And if I could have everyone's attention, please. Welcome to the family meeting.
Family meeting is in session.
Your father and I have something we would like to talk to you about.
It's a bit weird, that.
I know, but it always just feels like that's how the start of our family meetings always started. Yeah. Mum would chair it and Dad would hang back a bit, nodding until he felt she'd done an appropriate introduction, and Dad had come in and deliver the zingers.
Okay, it's hoping to... Look, I'm glad everyone's here and quiet down at the back, but...
this is the start of something that we hope can get very, very big.
The 2020 Summit. The Ideas Summit that Kevin Rudd is putting together. I think we're 3 weeks away from it or something.
We're within a month now. We are less than a month away from the Ideas Summit. As people would be aware, 1,000 Australians will be selected to travel to Canberra and present their ideas on how to make Australia a better place.
Kate Blanchett's in there. Good choice. I reckon she should have some good ideas.
Yeah, sure. Here's where Andy and I have a little bit of an issue. Last time I checked, there was a dirt load more than 1,000 people in Australia. I'm talking like millions more.
Yeah.
Here's our question.
Tens of millions more.
What about those ideas?
Yeah.
Andy and I have come up with what we hope will be a great strategy to make Australia a better place. We need your help. This is what we want to do in a nutshell. We would like to hear and to gather every single idea there is in Australia.
Present them to Mr. Rudd and say...
And hopefully a leather-bound book. We are working on that as a material. I'll accept felt, cardboard, if we get into a pinch.
And just say, here's a few thought starters for your summit, mate. Yeah, it's more than 1,000 people.
It's millions.
Okay, millions is a lot.
That's what I'm aiming for.
So, Haim, if anybody out there has an idea for Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza... It's much more than an Ideas Summit. It is a
Ideas Bonanza.
And look, so much so that we've just slapped together this jingle for it.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Which will require some work overnight.
We'll maybe fine-tune the jingle a little bit, but there it is in a nutshell. This is what we want. If you or anyone you know has an idea on how to make Australia a better place, hamishandandy.com.au, there is a link up there now for the Ideas Bonanza.
Haim, I've got an idea.
You want to get the ball rolling?
That I'd like to put forward to Kevin Rudd and perhaps put in our leather-bound book.
Chuck it in the Ideas Bonanza, Andy, because another thing we want to stress with this is no idea is a bad idea.
And no idea is left behind.
If you pitch it, it is in. Okay, that is the philosophy of the Ideas Bonanza. You physically cannot have a bad idea.
Haim.
Yes.
And maybe if people want to be part of the first ideas in the Ideas Bonanza...
131060.
Here's mine to kick it off. Maybe it's at the top, all right?
Idea number one. Hopefully thousands and tens of thousands.
I move that there should be a regulatory service for cafes when it comes to combining the fruits for fruit salad. I feel that there's way too much honeydew melon.
Amen.
And not enough pineapple when it comes to fruit salads. We know honeydew's cheap.
Stop putting it in to bulk up your fruit salad. Andy, that is an idea.
Thank you very much.
That is the first idea. I've got one.
Okay.
At cafes.
Yes.
They don't all have to be food related, but I guess they are for us. At cafes, right? When someone comes to take your order, I do not care how good your memory is. For God's sake, just do me the courtesy of writing it down and getting it right. Because yes, you remembered the poached eggs. Yes, you remembered the bacon and the tomato. Did you remember they were poached hard? No, you didn't. No one is impressed that you didn't need a pen and paper to write it down.
It should be in the legislation of Australia that it's mandatory for waiters to use a pad and a pen, because too many, when they're going by memory, get it wrong. And even if you get it right, there's a nervous 20 minutes, I agree, Ham, where I'm sitting there going, I don't think he's going to get this right.
Not going to get it right.
You've made me tense.
Hey, guess what? Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza now has 2 ideas in it. Joe is already calling in. Joe on 131060. Do you have an idea for the Ideas Bonanza?
Hi, Hamish. Hi, Andy.
Well, great to speak to you, Joe.
Joe, the thinker. Welcome.
Joe the thinker. What would you like to add?
The Joe the thinker thinks that at Woolworths, Coles, supermarkets should have 1 item or less lanes so you can get in and out quickly.
I don't know if the or less is necessary. Or Joe, are you saying that because you can't get out of a supermarket if you don't buy something?
Yeah, it's impossible to get out of a supermarket. You go, oh crap, I've forgotten my green bags. I need to go back to the car, and you're like...
Yeah, just a one item or less.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, congratulations. You are idea number 3.
And I love it.
13 10 60. Ideas are flooding in.
Leanne the Thinker. What would you like added to the ideas list?
I think that the government, seeing they came in on a platform of cleaning up the environment and climate change, they should give every citizen of driving age anyway a hybrid car, because obviously not everyone can afford it.
Yeah.
Bloody great idea. I'd love a hybrid car. I'll have 2.
Okay, it's a good idea, Leanne.
Yeah, that's in.
But it's in. But when it comes to budgets, I reckon the government will have it with a hard time.
They'll have a cry, Leanne. But it doesn't. It's not, Leanne. It's not your job to think of the money side of things. You're just the thinker that came up with the excellent free hybrid car idea.
David, the Thinker. What would you like added to the ideas bonanza?
Guys, I think the government should subsidise Nando's.
Yes, here.
It's a little bit more expensive than other takeaway, and my girlfriend doesn't let me buy it.
That's a crime, Dave. That is a crime, and that needs to change.
Exactly. People getting hurt first home buyers, Grant.
Give us a Nando's chop out.
Yeah, I love it, David. Spencer, what's yours?
Hello, Spencer.
Spencer the Thinker.
Yep. My idea is a drive-through convenience store.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and there should be one. And obviously we can't have one in every suburb, but it should be mandatory to have one within a 4-suburb radius.
Every municipality.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and Spencer, you're spot on. And does it have to stock everything, Spencer?
Oh, not necessarily just little items like milk and bread and you know what I mean.
Great. And Spencer, is there a limit of how many items you can get in a drive-through?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
These are the things to work out as we go through the legislative process. Spencer, you're a genius. You're a thinker. You're a shining example of why Australia is the clever country. It's in the ideas bonanza.
Holly on 13 10 60. What idea would you like to give to Kevin Wright as part of the ideas bonanza?
I want to charge bike riders tax for the road.
I'm sorry, Holly, should the government do it, or would you personally like to charge them a tax?
I just think that if we have to pay car registration, motorbike riders pay registration, why should they not have to? They think they can take up a whole line, so...
Yep. Take the money from the bike rego and buy everyone a hybrid car.
That's it.
There you
See
go.
how the ideas help each other out?
Good idea from Holly, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that one actually it could be one. I mean, they're all thrown around.
See, this is the beauty of the ideas bonanza, and this is what we hope we're communicating here. It can be any idea from any walk of life. It can't be too small or too big. No idea left behind.
Thank you for everyone who's rung in on 13 10 60.
We've got
all
so
your
many
ideas have been documented. We stress everybody to go to hamishnanny.com.au. Don't just go to the Contact Us bit, Ham. Go to the Ideas Bonanza link there. It's right at the top. And give us your idea. We're going to slowly gather the ideas. And in the next week or however long we want to do this, Ham, let's make sure we've got easily more than 1,000 ideas to give to Kevin Rudd.
Oh, mate, I'm hoping for, thousands and thousands. I think we should be aiming to really blow Rudd out of the water here.
Absolutely. It's very, very exciting.
It's begun. Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza.
We've been doing something on the show, Juliet, which we're pretty excited about.
We launched it today, actually. You're coming in only minutes after we've started this. In Australia, I mean, this is probably going to sound a little bit weird, but in Australia, our Prime Minister has had this idea where he's having a summit. It's called an Ideas Summit, and it's 1,000 Australians get to go to the summit and present their ideas on how to make Australia better.
Right.
Here at the Hamish and Andy Show, we think 1,000 is far too few because, look, we're meant to be the clever country. We've all got ideas. So Andy and I are launching a campaign to collect every single idea there is in Australia so we can present it to the Prime Minister.
You want to expand it beyond 1,000 and make it just endless ideas?
We just
want to make it more, millions of ideas rather than thousands. There's plenty more people that can have a say. Hamish thought of a great idea just moments ago.
Well, you know how at a cafe it can be really stressful if you order and they don't write it down because they're trying to show off that they have a really good memory.
I hate that.
And then you spend the whole time waiting for your meal going, I think they're going to stuff it up and I'm anxious and I'm nervous, and even if they don't stuff it up, they've still given you an anxious wait. So I would like to see legislation one that requires you to use a pen and paper at all times, even if you've got a great memory. I'm less impressed. I just want you to use a pen and a paper. So that's my idea today in the ideas file. Juliet, would you like to be our first international contribution to Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza?
I'm so scared of this idea of encouraging 100,000,000 ideas.
Yeah, I know.
Juliet, the other thing
is a big undertaking.
The other thing is, no idea is a bad idea, and no idea left behind are our slogans for this campaign. It can be any idea.
Do you have anything? Perhaps they're doing something in the States that we haven't cottoned on to yet.
Here's the problem with this, and I know we're just having fun, that many ideas means legislation and bureaucracy, and that is like a slow torture.
So is your idea to make legislation quicker? Just one person with a big rubber stamp that goes, hey, they should have to have pads and pens when they take down orders in cafes.
Yeah, they have to have a stopwatch on how long it takes to decide these ideas and push them through. I think they should be timed.
So like a boxing round, let's say 3 minutes with a bell at the end.
That sounds good.
That is good. I like it. There is we can put that down as our first international idea.
Really?
for an idea. This is great. No ideas are left behind. Juliet, thank you very much for joining us on the Hamish and Andy show today. The MTV Oz Awards, of course, 26th of April. We'll see you out here. But you're also doing your own shows. Check it out, guys. Juliet
can I
and the
say
Leaks.
one thing?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's over so fast. And I must be honest, I was dreading this because I just want to hang out with my nieces right now. But I'm telling you, this was far beyond anything, and I actually would like to hang out with you guys when I get there.
Oh, well, mate, we'll definitely take you around. Let's go out to some cafes and see if our legislation's been passed.
All right, see you later.
Awesome. Get back to the babies.
The Ideas Bonanza. I wouldn't say it's close to full swing, Ham. It's definitely gathering storm, that's for sure.
It's at medium to full swing at the moment. Look, if you've just tuned in and you've not been following this, yesterday on the show we have launched, it's an audacious plan to try and gather every single idea in Australia. Rather than Kevin Rudd's just, 1,000 people having the ideas, we want to help Kevin Rudd by getting every single idea that's in Australia. I'm sure it's not just 1,000 people have ideas. We've all got great ideas. At hamishandandy.com.au, the ideas are already flooding in, Andy.
So many good ones, Ham. And look, one I thought we could do today, Ham, if I want to throw one of my own in the mix, that's with your permission.
Well, no idea's a bad idea. No idea left behind. Anyone can have an idea at any time.
Cars should have two horns, a polite horn and a pissed off horn.
So good.
Because then basically you sit there and you in a situation where you can go, hey, good driving, or thanks for letting me in. Yeah. And then when you're angry, people get them confused. And that causes road rage.
Exactly.
Roads are safer.
Well, there's another idea. Yeah. Okay. We had to sort of look at alternative methods of getting ideas. hamishandandy.com.au is working a treat. But this morning, we tried something a little different.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia.
The Ideas Bonanza is off to a flying start.
But we can't just sit back and let the thoughts roll in, Andy. When you go fishing, the fish don't jump in the boat. You've got to cast the net, which is why today we hit the streets and went door knocking for ideas.
We knocked on 112 different doors and everyone embraced us with open arms.
Except for the bloke that threatened to use his dog to kill us.
Yes, these were some of our favourite ideas.
Door 17.
Sorry about that. It's our name's Hamish and Andy. We're not religious. We're just here to ask you a couple of ideas in the lead up to Kevin Rudd's Ideas Summit.
Think, yeah!
Robin had her thinking cap on, Ham.
Her suggestion was for the elderly to receive massage chairs.
Because as you get older, you see, you need to exercise, and if you don't exercise, nothing works.
So you're saying?
So those massage chairs are good.
Great. And they should be sent out by the government, subsidised by the government, to people, I don't know, whatever age, maybe 70 and older?
Yes, I think so.
You're a thinker. That's a great idea.
Thank you very much.
All right, you have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks,
you too. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Door 55.
Whereabouts are you from?
Germany.
Germany.
Well, while you're here, mate, you're going to pitch in. In the past, Germans have given us some excellent ideas. E equals MC squared springs to mind. But Toby and Benedict had, I dare say, even better ideas.
Better public transport.
Yeah, better public transport's good. What's your name, man?
Benedict.
Benedict.
I must become more dog-friendly.
More dog-friendly?
Yeah.
Should dogs be allowed to vote?
Probably.
Probably, okay.
Write that down.
Give dogs the vote. So if we fix those two things, Australia's
Fix
perfect.
that and then we stay in Australia forever.
Wow. That is good.
Door 79.
Can I call Jane?
Who's Jane?
She's the owner of the house. I'm the jar lady.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Jane! Come here.
It's up to everybody.
Come here quick, Jane.
We were just wondering, is it all right if we come in or just at least chat to you?
We'll just move the Hoover.
Move the Hoover. Two lovely old ladies, Ham, 170 years of experience between them.
But with age comes wisdom, even though they did start off by having a bit of a go at Kevin Rudd's mouth.
Try to sort it out. What's he doing? He's funny his little mouth.
After that dig at the PM, the ideas started flowing, Ham. Daylight saving was an issue?
Daylight saving? It's absolutely ludicrous and you were trying to get anywhere.
Don't like daylight saving?
I want daylight saving.
Okay, all year round?
Yes, but of course.
And they did feel very strongly about delinquent party children, such as Corey. Did you see that guy that had the party and all the kids?
He wants to be kicking the bum and be kicked out. Oh, he's been brought up the wrong way. I mean, were you dragged up, boys, or were you allowed to do as you liked?
No, I was very prim and proper at my house. Garters and socks up to my knees.
Really?
Yeah.
Penny farthing races every week.
It's an ideas bonanza.
There you have it. Some of our favourite ideas from the day.
Another 96 gathered on the street as we head towards 1,000 ideas. Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza is going great guns. Australia, keep your thinking hats on.
I'm wearing a thinking cap.
It doesn't matter what kind of headwear it is, just as long as it helps you think.
Think, yeah!
Too true. Keep them coming in at hamishandy.com.au.
Hamish and Andy's podcast.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
That's what we've been asking Australia to do. And at hamishandy.com.au, some of Australia's greatest minds have come together at the moment, Ham. And we're in early days.
Well, this is very early days, Andy. We have only been doing Hamish and Andy's Ideas Bonanza for 23 hours, not even 24 hours yet, okay? And already we're over 700 ideas. People have been flocking to hamishandandy.com.au. We've been door knocking this morning. People are calling the show. If you have an idea, it is in. We're not being selective.
No.
Like, it's not just, only 1,000 people can have ideas. No one else is allowed to. If you're listening to this, you're allowed to have ideas. We know you've got ideas to make Australia better.
Yeah.
We are here to collect every single idea in Australia and present it to the government.
And we've just handpicked a few today, Ham.
So
and
many
we've given
good
these
ideas.
people a bit of a call back. Thinker Kate, how are you?
Good, thanks. How you going?
Very good, Kate. You had a cracker of an idea for Australia for our Ideas Bonanza. Could you share it with the nation?
Yeah, I reckon that everyone should have a siesta room in their workplace so that anyone can go have a nap during the middle of the day, a nana nap.
It's perfect. It's like nap time at kinder.
And what you're saying is it's going to increase productivity because people, rather than just being zombies, if they get the 20-minute power nap in the siesta room, bang.
20 minutes is not much, so I reckon an hour.
I'd take an hour, Kate. And just like a nana nap, afterwards we get to get up and have some tomatoes on saladas with salt and pepper.
Thank you, Kate. Perfect at hamishandy.com.au. They're coming on in the emails. Here's another one we liked. Julie.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Thinker Julie.
Julie, you're a bit of a genius thinking for Australia. What was your thought?
Look, I think that there should be a law that requires all shop assistants, when they put change in your hand, to put the coins first and then the notes. It's so frustrating when you get the notes first and all the coins fall off.
I see what you're saying. So what you're saying there is, obviously, if the note goes in the hand first and coins go in, it's not like a grippy hand kind of...
exactly right.
It lands on the note, it slips off.
Slips straight off. And Julie, when you do get notes first and then coins, what's the first thing you do? You take the notes out from underneath the coins anyway.
That's exactly my point.
How much time are we wasting every day with the amount of transactions that are going on in this country with the inaccurate and reverse order of note to coin change giving?
It's a good one.
It's ridiculous.
It's a good one. Andrew.
That wasn't going to be brought up at the Ideas Summit till Julie thought of it.
Andrew at hamishandy.com.au has thrown an idea in the ring. Andrew, what's yours?
How's it going, guys?
Very good, thanks.
Thinker Andrew.
Yeah, it's going to be called Banana Thursday.
Banana Thursday?
Can you explain Banana Thursday to us?
Certainly can. The third Thursday every month, the government's got to provide a banana for every man, woman and child in Australia for three important reasons.
Okay.
One, as it's a good source of potassium, you've got to have healthy citizens.
Yep.
Two, it's going to curb the childhood obesity problem.
I agree with that.
And three, it's going to support those struggling farmers up in Queensland.
Wow.
Spot on. Spot on, Andrew. And you can't sit there and tell me with a straight face that any one of those 1,000 people at the Ideas Summit was going to come up with Banana Thursday.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's why we need geniuses like you, Andrew, contributing to the Ideas Bonanza.
Just to qualify, I've got time for one more. Tegan, she said in hamishandy.com.au, we must stress, every idea is going to be bound. We're going to give it to the government. Tegan, first of all, are you invited to Kevin Rudd's 2020 Summit?
Oh, I only wish I was. I'm a public service employee.
Well, guess what, Tegan? Everyone's invited to the Ideas Bonanza. What's your idea?
My idea is to have a slow walking lane in shopping centres and malls.
That's a great idea.
So, you know how hard it is to cruise up a mall to get your bus when you got slow people taking up the whole lane?
Yep.
So my idea is to have no more than 3 abreast and keep left unless overtaking, and there needs to be flashing signs, of course.
That's exactly right, Tegan, because when a group of people go to the shopping centre, if there's 3, yes, you can walk in a line. If there's 4, pick a partner, go 2 by 2.
And,
exactly.
Should we go as far as shopping centres actually drawing out lines on the ground so people can see the order hand? So maybe, how about this? Maybe a thicker left-hand lane.
Yep.
So that's for your groups. Maybe 2 abreast or 3 abreast, and people can walk in 2s and 3s. Yep. Then a couple of singles lane, and on the far right, and just similar to when you're swimming and there's an express lane, it's marked as such.
And definitely no stopping.
No stopping, except maybe
you've got to pull out of the lane if you want to stop.
Maybe we make little bays there, like an emergency stopping or smacking lane for mums that have misbehaving kids.
Yeah,
because you do have to have somewhere to tell the kids off and yell at them that they're not getting a Freddo frog.
Thank you very much, Tegan. It is in the mix. I don't know what number ideas they were, and we're trying to calculate as we go.
We are up over 700 ideas so far we're not even a day in.
And all great ones.
Do you know what? It just says to me that this is the right thing to be doing. People have got ideas. You can't have an idea that's too big or too small for the Ideas Bonanza.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Yes, Australia, thinking caps on, Hamish and Andy driving you home, and the Ideas Bonanza, we're gathering all the ideas to be able to give them to Kevin Rudd. We want to run you through a few beauties right now, Ham.
Some of the ideas coming in are sensational. It just goes to show there's more than 1,000 people in Australia that can think.
Ange, idea number 327. I want it to become illegal for people to stand right up close to the luggage conveyor belt at the airport.
Yep.
If everyone stands a metre back, we'll be able to see the bags more easily.
So true, Ange.
Well done.
Why haven't we thought of this earlier? How's this from Stephen? He writes, an issue of utter importance that needs to be regulated is the diameter of a potato cake or potato scallop. Over the last few years, there's been a massive decline in the size of potato cakes that fish and chip shops pump out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it seems like you're just getting a potato-sized Barocca. There should be an agreement upon minimal size of potato cake can be for 70 cents, or potato scallop.
I would agree with that one. And
that's true. They are getting smaller.
That's idea number 480.
They started out being small frisbees. Now they're coasters.
We're about to hear some more ideas, Ham. I dare say it's an hearing session.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Belinda, idea number 70. What is yours?
Well, my fabulous idea is that the pensioners and the full-time stay-home parents are banned from shopping centres on weekends and late-night shoppings because they've got the whole bloody week to shop.
You feel that they're encroaching on your shopping time, Belinda?
Well, I've got a toddler myself, but I work. But I hate shopping when there's old people slowing down in front of you and people with 20 kids floating around, running around. It's frustrating. Leave it to the workers. They're the ones that work to pay these people to be home to shop during the day.
Exactly. You don't come over to their house and ruin their sort of afternoon TV.
No.
Why are they ruining your shopping time? Brilliant. Belinda, that was one of our earlier ideas. That was in the top 100. Yeah, that was number 70.
These are all just hand-picked, Ham. Terry here, idea number 261. Terry, the floor's yours.
Okay, guys, basically, right, I am sick to death of driving around a packed car park, trying to find a park, thinking I've found a free spot, driving it up to in delight, only to find that, in fact, some obnoxious little car has parked in it, and it only looked like a free spot.
Some wussy little baby car. Hamish has got one of those kind of cars.
I've got a two-door hatch, and I often see the frustration on people like your faces.
So what's your suggestion? A parking flag or something that denotes that the space is taken?
Look, exactly. I think that all little cars need to have some kind of flag, bubble, something that sticks right out the back of them so that you can clearly see from the end of the road there's a car parked in this spot. Don't bother coming up.
Don't get excited.
Hey, happier Australia's a better Australia. Terry, it's in.
It'll stop screams of yes, yes, yes. Oh, for Stephen.
Thank you, Terry. Laura, number 691, this idea is. Give it to us.
Well, I don't know about half of Australia, but you know how you want to withdraw cash and you've got just under $20?
Yeah.
I think they should have, $5 and $10 notes for the stingy people out there.
Hey, how many times have you been at the ATM going, I've got the money, give it to me?
You get the account balance, it's $19.81.
And only because it cost you $1 some other day to use the ATM.
Yes.
So you did have the money before.
So do you want $5 notes available in ATMs as well, or just
they
tens,
do it
Laura?
in New Zealand, so I don't see why we can't do it.
They do a lot of things in New Zealand that we don't want to copy, but I understand, Laura, what you're saying. Thank you very much. Number 691.
And here's the good news. We're over 1,000. We're over 1,000 ideas.
1,000. Keep them coming in, hamishandy.com.au.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah.
Hamish and Andy driving you home. Pants Off Friday it is. And the ideas bonanza. Keep them coming in, everybody. Look, we've seen a few people that are really having some great ideas sessions, Ham. They're sending in multiple ideas, and that's just beautiful.
Look, there'll be special shout-outs to Australia's best thinkers. We've had a few people submit over 50 ideas.
That's fantastic.
Which is each, this is. We're up to over 1,500.
Which is...
I don't think, 20,000 is out of the question.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we are a clever country. We're getting them at the rate of about one a minute.
I think 20's high.
People are thinking, mate. People are thinking. Have a listen to this. This is from Karen Norley.
What idea number?
The Thinker. I did 1,205. I don't know. I didn't look. But,
okay.
But look, it's a recent one in the last couple of days.
Sure.
Get rid of silent letters in words. For example, psychedelic. No need for the P. Australia should focus on getting all those unnecessary letters out of words. It wastes time, and we could put that time towards better uses.
I like it because, yes, our language is based on English.
Yeah.
But, we want to be our own country. Let's invent Australian.
Maybe there should be a referendum to see if we need the silent letters anymore.
We invent Australian.
Yep.
Take out silent letters.
Yep.
It's easier for kids. Suddenly, kids are freeing up space in their brains to have better ideas for the future.
Exactly. Karen,
well done.
You've knocked that idea right on the head.
Yeah.
That's knocked without a K at the start.
Danielle here, Ham, idea number 943.
Oh, good. So you're good. You write, you look, you check what number they are.
They've all got to go in, Idea. At workplaces.
Yeah.
There should be signage on certain toilets. One's titled poo toilets and one titles pee toilets.
You've come to the right show.
So there's no.
Is this for girls' toilets?
Yeah, and guys. She's suggesting. She said she doesn't have an authority on what guys are doing in there.
Well, we have. I mean, I thought it was pretty clear with the urinals and the regular toilets. I hope no one's getting that mixed up.
But it means that for the women in particular, no unpleasant surprises or smells.
You walk in, you go, there's no need for a surprise Black Hawk Down.
Keeps morale up in workplaces. Better Australia.
What a thinker.
Danielle.
You're a brilliant thinker.
Number 943 is a good one.
It's a very good one.
It's in.
I know we've got to smash through these, but I've got two that are good, Andy.
You go two, Ham, before I can unleash with excitement what I believe to be the way to stop speeding.
Okay, here we go. This is from Thinker Gareth. He's from Macrae.
When you Thinker Gareth?
While eating Twisties/Cheetos cheese and bacon balls, you often get a bad case of cheese fingers. Why not put a complimentary napkin in the packs to counteract wiping the cheese on your pants or getting nasty cheese fingers on the TV remote?
Don't have to do washing, saving environment.
Exactly, less loads of washing. You're a bloody genius, Gareth.
Okay, you got one more?
Here's one more. This is from Rob Morland. Thinker Rob. It should be against the law to stand and read your receipt in front of the ATM, especially when there is a line waiting to use it. Just think of how many more people could access their NAB everyday savings account. He's even included the show's sponsor.
That's good. Yeah, take your receipt and walk away and read it.
Because that's the thing. What do you gain by reading the receipt at the ATM? What are you going to knock? You're going to knock on the window of the ATM and go, incorrect. I've got more than that.
All right. They're both in.
Brilliant.
This big book is going to be sent to the government. Thinker Reese Jacob.
Good.
Idea number 1167.
Okay.
In honour of the great man David Boone.
I already like it.
We changed the speed limits in all residential areas to 52 kilometres an hour. As this is the number of beers that Booney consumed on a single flight to the UK. This will cut the road toll, as people will stop speeding because nobody thinks they're better than Booney.
I moved to install, like, a la the David Boone talking doll from VB, his little voice box in cars, and as soon as it detects you going at 53, use the same mechanism they use for Speed, the movie. As soon as it detects you hitting 53, just a little voice going, who do you think you are?
And so Friday, Hamish and Andy driving you home. Haim. Plenty of ideas coming in at hamishandy.com.au. If you've got any ideas, if you know anyone with ideas, please ask them to go there, lodge them, because we're going to present them all to the government.
We're meant to be the clever country. Andy and I firmly believe we are the clever country. Everyone's got such good ideas in Australia, not just the 1,000 people going to the Ideas Summit. Everybody. Everybody's brimming with ideas. As we're finding out, we want every idea in Australia, and I won't rest until we have it.
I was having a bit of a think yesterday, Ham, and
any ideas pop up?
Well, no, I'm not talking about ideas specific. I've had plenty and I've submitted them, but I'm just wondering whether we're just asking too much of people to use the internet. Not everyone has the internet.
That's true.
When it comes down, maybe
what if people are just in their cars right now, you know, sweating it out on a Friday afternoon, trying to get home with their dacks off, going, well, I've had an idea, but what if I forget it before I get home?
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. A hotline.
Yeah.
An Ideas Bonanza hotline.
Mm-hmm.
So it's specifically taking people's ideas. 24/7, you can ring the hotline, you can submit ideas.
That's good. And with the hotline, we need someone to answer it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Now, I've kind of looked into getting a hotline set up. It is expensive.
Is it?
But that's fine. We can work through that. I dare say, you know, someone will come on and sponsor the hotline maybe, and we'll be fine with that.
Should be fine.
But
Telstra, please, if you're around.
But in the meantime, you and I are busy, and we cannot be expected to. I mean, we're not that busy, but we are busy at times.
No, stick with it.
Yeah, we can't be expected to answer the hotline all the time.
We would like an Ideas general.
Yeah.
The general of the hotline.
So what we've done there is classic management. We've made the title sound a lot better than the job actually is.
Minimum wage, no super. But you're a general, so that's awesome.
We will pay you.
This is dead serious. We're looking to hire someone for the next few weeks to make sure.
Yeah. If you're free next week, we would like to hire you to man the hotline. I reckon I can get the hotline up by Monday.
Okay.
So we can, get that out there. People can text friends, so on. Hey, if you've got an idea, ring the hotline. Hopefully it goes round. People know the hotline. People ring the hotline.
What kind of a person are we looking for to be the Ideas general? Do you know what I mean?
The person we want to employ. This is a hard thing. I don't know.
How old are they?
I've never employed anyone.
I've never employed anyone.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't employ myself.
What about...
I've been employed. No one like me.
What about, Ham, we get someone with call centre experience?
No.
Why not?
I've worked in call centres, mate. They're the last people you want.
Why not? They take calls.
No, they don't take calls. They pretend to take calls, and then when they get calls, they transfer them to pizza shops. That's what we did. That's what working in a call centre is. And also, after I worked in a call centre, I spent about a year afraid of the phone.
Really?
Now, you don't want someone that's worked in a call centre.
Maybe someone who hasn't worked in a call centre.
That would be preferable. Can use the phone.
Apply at hamishandy.com.au on the email there. Don't put it in the ideas section. We don't want to confuse ideas with applications.
We should also, though, make it, if you're going to apply for the job, have an idea. At least be the kind of person that's excited about getting ideas for Australia.
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Good people skills. Not a chatter either. We probably want an efficient person, because if we've got a lot of people calling the ideas line, we don't want them tying up the line going, thanks for your idea. How's your day? Do you want to see anything you can dance? Good. Oh, I can't believe Laura got voted off. No, get back to work. Keep taking down ideas.
Okay, so someone with probably no social skills, but...
Low social skills,
but... Can at least write.
Is polite,
but takes down ideas.
Polite, can write, low social skills.
You can apply in the ideas section if it's accompanied by an idea only.
Yep.
And we'll do the interviewing over the weekend.
Maybe on Monday we have like three potential generals.
Yes.
For people to choose from.
3 potential applicants. The people can vote who they'd like as their ideas general to man the hotline, and we'll launch the hotline on Monday.
And then we can pick the person that will get all the fame, fortune and glory of being the ideas general. Fortune definitely not included. Again, we must stress it's minimum wage.
You're listening to the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Ham, got another idea, actually.
Have you really?
Yeah. Don't know whether it's a big enough... sorry, I don't know what number idea it is.
Sure.
Because there are people who are coming in at hamishandy.com.au.
It has to be in. I mean, if you're just brand new to the show, the Ideas Bonanza is our effort to get every single idea in Australia. No idea left behind. No idea too big, too small.
Global warming's an issue.
Yep, because someone else already had that idea, though.
Yeah, I know. But cows, they're saying cows.
Yep.
Are, with them farting is really...
Sure, yeah.
What about satchels that you stick to the back of cows that really capture all the methane, right?
Plastic bags.
Yeah, just whatever. Whatever it's made out of doesn't matter. Captures all the methane.
Does matter.
When they go and milk the cows, they also empty the satchels, keep the methane, use it for a gas to, power cars or whatever.
So we'll be driving cars in your future powered by cow fart.
Just a suggestion, mate.
Well, it's in.
Good.
I'd have to double check the science, but the least it can do. See, Andy, that wasn't
still saving carbon emissions as well.
That wasn't going to get thought of at the Ideas Summit, but now when we present it to the Ideas Summit,
it's in there.
That might spark a thought.
Well,
you might just get to the petrol station and have a cow back up to your car. You feed it some beans, wait 10 minutes, you're off. That could be the way of the future.
Hey, in the meantime, this is exciting for us. Every good, event, every big journey deserves an anthem, a song to inspire the people.
1996 Barcelona Olympics had Amigos para Siempre.
You'll always be my friend. Good one.
Great song.
The World Cup for soccer. Ricky Martin. Here we go. Ole, ole, ole.
Cup of life. What we thought we'd do is, look, even though we're only at our first sort of 1,600 ideas, we thought it would be good to take a few of our favourite ideas so far coming in for the Ideas Bonanza and put them to music.
Here it is.
Australians have got their brains match fit, and we're gonna make sure the government hears it.
Ideas like fish and chip drive-thrus and edible teacups.
No silent letters.
Make public toilet paper better.
S-plates for old people, they drive so slow.
And like dogs in public, toddlers should also be tied up.
Less fonts on Microsoft Word. No medals for coming third. K-Rug, give them a whirl. K-Rug, give them a whirl. All workers get a nap, no 5-cent pieces, cause they are crap. The best ideas in the world. The best ideas in the world.
Ooh, I've got an idea. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Ooh, I've got an idea. Let's hear it.
Come on, Australia. It's an Ideas Bonanza. B-O-N-A-N-Z-A. An Ideas Bonanza. B-O-N-A-N-Z-A. Cheetos that don't stain your fingers as well was a great idea. We just couldn't fit it in a lyric.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Andy, I know we're not technically, reading out any more ideas, but a great one's just come in. People should not be able to say that they're putting in more than 100% effort. I do like that idea. Sick of people going, because you know how in businesses people go, we come guys, we want 110%, and that was just the norm. Now people want 150. It's getting ridiculous. You can only give 100. Let's go back to the proper use of percentages.
Okay.
I couldn't agree with more.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Yes, Hamish and Andy driving you home. The ideas bonanza. I mean, Ham and I had a good think over the weekend and went, sure, it's fine for people to be able to email in ideas that will shape the nation, Ham.
That's the exciting thing about this, Andy, because we're sitting here on a pile, an ever-growing pile of ideas that will sculpt this excellent country.
Oh, and if you thought it was already good enough, wait till you hear the hearing session a little later on, where some of the great ideas has been plucked up and we'll serve up for you. Hey, in the meantime, we said not everyone has internet access.
I know.
Yeah.
And look, Andy, we're only 2 men. What we need is possibly 3 men.
Exactly.
Or 2 men and a lady.
Hey, I spoke to my dad. He said, look, the World Wide Web, it is difficult at times, and my mum definitely doesn't know how to use the email.
Sure.
So we needed an outlet for people that are perhaps aren't internet savvy to be able to submit ideas.
Enter the Ideas Bonanza hotline. This is a 24-hour-a-day phone line that we are setting up that you'll be able to call whenever you have an idea.
Yep.
But we can't man it ourselves personally.
No.
I mean, we can have a go at it.
We'll have we might have to throw in a day or two, but while you and I are obviously doing the show and having a sleep.
Yeah. It occurred to us, look, we are able, we're busy on this thing, right? Don't work harder, work smarter. Yeah. Now, we've got minimum wage lying around. We can pay someone a little bit. Extreme minimum wage.
The idea being is, look, we need someone to man the hotline 24/7. 3 applicants came in at hamishandy.com.au.
We had a lot, but these were the 3 that we liked. We should point out, we haven't actually said this specifically to our applicants. You will be paid minimum wage for, say, an agreement of 5 hours a day. There is a side agreement which involves a bit of winking and nodding that does assume you'll be working 24 hours a day. We can, in the contract, only say it's for about 5 hours. That's where the budget runs out.
All right, who's our first applicant here?
Andy, it's...
Of the many we picked out.
Our first is a guy called John.
Mm-hmm.
He's a media communications student.
Yep.
He's excellent. He's our first cab off the rank.
Hi, my name is John Ng, and I'm 29 years old. I'm doing an honors degree in communications, which makes me the perfect and ideal candidate for Hamish and Andy's Ideas General. I'm going to lie through my teeth here. I would make the perfect Ideas General because I'm hot. I think the Ideas Bonanza is a great idea because Kevin Rudd's team does not include any young people right now. My favorite phone-related song is ABBA's Ring Ring, Why Don't You Give Me a Call. My personal catchphrase is Welcome to the Asian Persuasion. The animal that best represents my skill is a monkey. A monkey requires a lot of finesse and dexterity. It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah.
Oh,
good,
terrific
John.
applicant.
Very good, John.
John,
applying to be our Ideas Bonanza hotline general, and because they'll be in charge. We've spruced it up. We decided on Friday we're going to spruce up the name of the job by calling it general to cover the fact we might even be paying you less than minimum wage when it works out over 24 hours.
All right, he'll be up at hamishandy.com.au for you to vote for.
Be a general.
This one is Sarah.
Hi, my name's Sarah Kennewell and I'm 20 years of age. I've got plenty of time on my hands at the moment because I've just come back home from travelling and I'm living with my parents at the moment, so I'm doing nothing. I reckon I'd make a really good Ideas General because I love talking on the phone. Everybody's got ideas and opinions. It's a really good idea to get them out there. My favourite phone-related song is that Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through song. My personal catchphrase is whatever. The animal that best represents my skills is definitely a dog. They can be ditzy and dumb at times, but they can be really smart and they're really good at begging when they want something. It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah.
Oh, good Good applicant.
Well done, Sarah. You're in the running. If you've just joined us, we're auditioning for our people to be our Ideas Bonanza Hotline General.
Well, you guys are all interviewing her.
This is really
people.
This is what this is.
This is job interviews.
It's a family interview. If you're listening to this now, you can vote on who gets the job at hamishandandy.com.au. But we need to hold it together. We need to hear from one more applicant. And can we begin this by saying this is his actual name? Okay, even though this is not the ideal surname that you would want someone to have in a position of power.
Okay, let's hear the interview.
Hello, my name is Bob Panic, and yes, that is my real surname. I am currently between jobs, and I can dedicate my full time to the Ideas Bonanza. I'm going to lead this nation with ideas, and I'm going to bring it home. Mate, we need this for Australia. Ideas are what make this country great. My favourite phone-related song is Leave Me Alone by Linkin Park. My personal catchphrase is I don't panic. The animal that best represents my skill is a chicken because it pecks all the time and it gets the work done, pecking away at those little seeds. It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia, yeah. Sing, 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 yeah.
Well done, Bob.
All right.
There we go. We've got 3 candidates to help us shape Australia. Emails are working, obviously, online, but this will be
Panic
for the hotline.
I dare say we'll never get it.
Yes, he will.
Oh, come on, Ham. No, it's one of the most important roles to shape the future.
It's the
and his surname is Panic.
It's the funniest name I've ever heard, Bob Panic.
I mean, they say that a lot of our surnames derive from what we did back in the day.
How did his ancestors settle down enough to breed? I love Bob Panic as a name because it combines what you both should and shouldn't do during a fire. Bob, yes. Panic, no.
hamishandandy.com.au. Should it be John Ung? Should it be Sarah? Should it be Bob Panic to be our Ideas General to man the hotline? We will vote throughout the entire show because it's the people's choice.
And if it is Bob Panic, should he answer with "Stay calm, you're on the line to Bob Panic"?
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia.
The Ideas Bonanza. Ideas coming in thick and fast. In fact, after the next main break, we should have an official idea countdown.
Sure. Look, in the next couple of minutes, I think we could
get together the official count of how many ideas come in. But
hey, can I just say a word though? Thousands.
Yeah.
Well done, Australia. Yeah. Thousands.
Keep your thinking caps on.
Who wants to shape Australia? Everybody, it seems. If you've not heard of the Ideas Bonanza, though, we should quickly catch people up. And sorry to go over old ground if you have heard it. We want to gather as many ideas, preferably all the ideas in Australia.
As many ideas as possible, just because we feel that everyone should get a go at shaping Australia, not just the selected 1,000 that was proposed by Kevin Rudd to, try and get Australia moving forward.
If we can just give everyone a bit of an example, a little bit of a taste, a bit of a sampler of the flavour of idea.
It's time to open up an hearing session.
Very good.
You want to go first?
I've got stacks.
All right, go for it.
This is from Luke, right? There should be a printed or embroidered sign on all towels. One end says face, the other says arse. Obviously, Luke, not a fan of feeling like he might be going in a shower every morning and accidentally switching ends. He doesn't want that. He's saying to K-Rod, get it happening, mate.
That
wouldn't have come up at the ideas session.
No, probably not.
Someone from the back has been going, tax cuts, solar panels. No, Luke, what have you got to say? Arse and face end of towels, please. Good. Thanks for coming to the summit.
2 ideas, Ham, which I think are similar, and I thought perhaps we could combine them. Think of Donna Besley. This is idea...
This is from Donna Besley?
Yeah, 1,646, this idea is. Her idea is that drive-through postal boxes...
Okay.
So people don't actually have to get out of cars.
That's good.
Wade Robbie, idea number 988, thinks we should have drive-through rubbish bins for those small things you have in your car, like, Macca's wrappers, chewing gum, so on.
Yes.
That you need to get rid of, but it doesn't warrant a full stop.
Can I suggest another idea? This is from thinker Hamish Blake.
Yep.
It's just off the top of my head. What about this? You get a system where it is a window-shaped vacuum cleaner, okay? You drive up to somewhere like the rubbish bin, right? But it's to get everything. It snaps onto your window. You wind a window down, it snaps on. You hold on to as much stuff as you think is vital in the car. Anything you're not holding on to just gets vacuumed up and out the window.
Keeping Australia clean.
There you go. Keeping your car clean. Everyone loves having a clean car. How about this one?
Yep.
This is from RT. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy.
Yep.
They haven't left any details, but they obviously feel passionately about this. And if I had to guess, I would say that they work at a deli or perhaps a food serving industry. I want there to be a law to have all customers buying food at a deli to, capitals, read the label and specifically state, back to regular writing, how much of the food they want. Customers should not be allowed to point at the food and say, I want some of that, or can I have some ham? Which ham do you want, and how much do you want? And then she ends it, or he ends it with, duh.
Okay.
Obviously
it's
angry.
Come in. That's,
so
that's fair.
That is a fair call. Here's another cracker, Andy, that they're flooding in. And even as we're talking, I can see them popping in the inbox, which is exciting. This is from Jess and Penn. When the temperature reaches 34 degrees, any backyard pool should be fair game for members of the general public who are over 18 years of age. So if it hits 34 and you know that Mr. and Mrs. Wilson have got a pool, it's fair game. Councils should support this initiative by providing information boards and maps as to the location of the nearest backyard pool.
Like it. Really like it. It's in.
You'll have people, it'll be like a horde of Vikings, people storming down backyard fences with pool ponies. It'll be like the inflatable crusades.
All right, Ham, we've probably only got time for one more, even though there's so many to get through. I'll get them to there tomorrow. This one I thought I'd bring up, Ham. It's from Rochelle, Thinker Rochelle.
Well done, Rochelle.
Idea number 1478. Should be made legislation the right to call shotgun on any item waiting to be bought. My example, I was in the line and I wanted to get a croissant at Baker's Delight the other day, where another man in the line got in first and ordered the last one. Surely in Australia, where everything is more exciting when it's a game, I should be allowed to go shotgun that croissant, cop that old man.
So you should be able to bag things from the back of the line.
Well, it's her thought.
It's a bloody good thought. See, Andy, these are the ideas that wouldn't have been heard at the 2020 summit.
And it's not just, silly. That would raise morale. Keep people on their toes.
Absolutely.
Sharper Australia.
And that makes for a better Australia. HamishAndAndy.com.au. Keep the ideas coming.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
The ideas bonanza, Ham. It's really heating up here. It's Hamish Andy driving you home.
We've just had the running count of how many ideas everybody has submitted at hamishandandy.com.au. This has only been going a few days, Andy, and already I'm so proud of people shaping Australia. We're a clever country. We're the ideas nation.
Keep them coming in, hamishandandy.com.au. We understand not everybody is internet savvy, has the ability to jump on, Ham. And also, if you're walking down the street and you think of a great idea...
What if you just go, for instance, right? Here's a brilliant idea that's just come in from Jess. What if Jess is just walking and she goes, hang on a sec, just had an idea for lolly packets that don't make a rustling noise at the movies. So you can eat them the whole way through.
It's a great one.
It's a cracker. Well, she doesn't have a pen and paper. How's she going to get that idea to the Ideas Bonanza?
A hotline, Ham.
That's what we needed. We are setting up a phone hotline. It's going to be 24 hours a day. It's going to require...
We're working on the number, which we're going to try and organise for tomorrow, Ham, but we needed someone to be able to run it, to sit there, to take all the ideas. This is exciting. They join us on the line. It's, of course, John, Sarah and Bob. How are you going, guys?
Very good, thank you.
Not bad.
It's pretty exciting. You guys have all applied to become the Ideas General, be taking ideas down for us.
We have had a lot of votes at the website. Almost as many votes as ideas that have come in.
Which is exciting.
People are taking this seriously. They want to make sure that they've got the best woman or man for the job on the phones.
Voting has closed, Ham, and if we can have some kind of excitement... Best of luck to all of you. You're all excellent candidates. But can I say...
Vote for me!
Well, it's a bit late now. Anyway.
I don't know who that was, but let's keep it quiet.
Okay. Sarah.
Me.
Sarah, 902 votes.
It's good.
John, 700 votes. Bob
Panic.
1,224 votes.
Bob Panic, you are the general of the Ideas Hotline.
Bob, are you there?
Yes, indeed. That's just too funny. Hey, did you say 24 hours? That's ridiculous. Anyway, but hang on.
Well, hang on a sec, Bob. You've got the job now. Don't be haggling over the terms and conditions.
Mate, none of this minimum wage business. You know what I mean?
We can negotiate the price, Bob.
We're taking a risk on you here, mate. The other candidates were students. You're a 35-year-old man that's between jobs. Now, we were assuming that a uni student would be excited by the prospect of a little bit of money.
Bob?
Hey, just put it this way. Would Megan Gale go out with you if you're on minimum wage? I think not.
I am on minimum wage, mate. and it speaks for itself.
Got to when he was unemployed. Hey, listen, Bob. This is a big responsibility, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. You picked the right man for it.
Thank you, Bob.
You are now, and we've had a lot of people asking, is your surname actually Panic? It is Panic.
Absolutely. It's on my driver's license and it's on my birth certificate, all that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So.
Well, Bob, stay on the line.
Okay.
We're going to have to chat to you about going through a few of the rules for you tomorrow.
Employment conditions, whether you're happy to sign a superannuation waiver, lots of different things.
But tomorrow, everybody, we'll have the hotline ready. Bob will be at the ready, and it's fantastic news.
Bob, can I just give you a bit of a quick test here, okay?
Go for it.
Hi, I'd like to leave an idea for the Ideas Bonanza.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Idea Bonanza hotline. May I take your idea, please?
Oh, yes.
You've got the right level of enthusiasm. Terrific.
Thank you very much, Bob. We got the right guy.
We've got Bob Panic. Don't panic, everyone. Bob Panic is all over this. Tomorrow on the show, the hotline will be set up.
We'll be able to give the hotline number out, Ham. Have Bob start his job.
Hey, we've got to set up an office for him somewhere. Can we please call it the Panic Room? Where's Bob? He's in the Panic Room.
Bob Panic is the people's choice for our Ideas General.
You've got to stop laughing at his name, but it is literally the funniest name I've ever heard.
Keep encouraging people to get their ideas to hamishandy.com.au. We'll have another hearing session tomorrow. We'll get closer, Ham, to gathering as many as possible and also trying to nut out how we get them all to the government.
What do you do if a swarm of bees is coming at you?
What?
Bob Panic.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy, delighted to be driving you home about 35 minutes away from launching the next phase of the Ideas Bonanza. Just astounded and so pleased with the amount of emails coming in, Ham, for ideas. We want to take it even further.
It's so exciting that we even need to get a hotline running. Thousands of ideas coming in, Andy, and they're all crackers. We're trying to gather as many as we can to give to K-Rud before the 2020 Ideas Summit. Just feel that there's so many ideas out there that are going unharvested. I don't think we could sleep with ourselves at night. I don't think you're allowed to sleep with yourself, actually. I don't think we could live with ourselves is probably more accurate.
You're definitely allowed to sleep with yourself, Ham. In fact, it's possible not to.
Yeah, that's true. I've been sleeping with myself forever. But I don't think we could live with ourselves, nor could we lie straight in bed at night if we didn't do something to get these ideas together.
An hearing session is open, Ham.
There are so many good ones, Andy.
Would you like to kick us off?
Can I begin with this one?
Sure.
This is from a guy called Chris Martin. Okay, I don't think it's the guy from Coldplay. If it is, appreciate it, Chris.
Unbelievable, Chris.
Thank you so much. He starts with, I think we should bring back some daily light competition. Right?
Okay.
I guess he means like you have at primary school, or like just every day a bit of light competition.
Okay.
My idea is simple. Every day for 1 hour, okay, brackets, whenever a big siren sounds, close brackets, all Australian citizens must attempt to catch a bird. Okay. This will make Australia a more competitive place to live and will also be very entertaining.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Well,
And he's bringing back some light competition.
I like the idea of competition. I'm worried for the birds.
I don't know if it should be an hour, because I was sort of thinking it through and I thought, I reckon after 10 minutes I'd get sick of the game, because I don't know how many birds you'd be able to catch. I think anyone that kept up the full hour should really get a pat on the back. Imagine tourists turning up. What's that giant siren? Oh, that's right, that's just for us. We have to catch a bird now. Amuse yourselves for the next hour.
It goes in anyway.
Oh, that's the thing with the Ideas Bonanza. No idea left behind, Andy.
Think of Bronwyn.
Yep.
Ham. Williamstown, actually. And this is exciting. It's idea number... I think it's 2037.
Okay,
but there was some discrepancies. My idea is to make pokie machines pedal-powered.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. This way, you could only do a certain amount of using the machine at a time, because you would run out of energy, but it also increases everyone's fitness. Perhaps the harder you pedal, the better your chances.
That seems unfair.
Why?
Well, what if you're an old lady that just likes to go down and have a little bit of a poke in the afternoons? Moosey, my grandma likes to go on the pokies.
Well, maybe...
I don't know how long she could pedal for. And I certainly think she'd be a little bit upset with the fact that people that can pedal faster have got a better chance of winning.
Well, maybe there's elderly machines.
Fair enough. On a lower gear.
But at least we're getting some fitness back into society.
Oh, no, I think it's a cracker.
Okay, Tid.
Hey, here's one from thinker Rebecca Leask.
Okay, good.
I hope I've pronounced that correctly. For years, I've waited for someone to invent a device that will hold my book and turn the pages when I'm lying reading in bed at night. I can read a book at night, but I get a really achy wrist. I believe funding should be allocated from the government to the automatic page-turning device. New paragraph. I'm passionate about this. Thank you, Rebecca.
I like it.
Yeah.
A quicker one from Thinker Ty.
Yep.
Idea number 1446.
Good.
Everyone should be able to carry a sword like in medieval times.
There you go.
Not sure about that one.
There's probably a reason that phased out.
Yeah.
A lot of sword injuries would be my guess.
But it's in there anyway.
God, it's in. That's the great thing about this. Kevin Rudd wouldn't have the... whether or not Kevin Rudd wants to accept that idea or not, it's up to him. He might go, that's a cracker.
Yeah.
But you might also go, no, it's illegal. But that's not for us to judge. Just, it's good to know the idea's in.
Got one more for us, Sam?
Here's a quick one, Ando. This is from Todd. Anyone who aspires to make and sell kebabs should have to attend a mandatory kebab assembly training facility and on successful completion receive a kebab technician's degree. That way they'll be able to give me a kebab where the paper isn't all wrapped up on the inside of the kebab.
That is good, actually.
Isn't it? It's so good. In fact, I think Todd's on the line. I just wanted to say to Todd, hey, thinker Todd, well done.
Thank you.
Todd, I mean, I actually had one on Sunday which had the paper wrapped up in the kebab. How do you think...
They'd have to tear it all out and then all the insides of the kebab just come out with it.
It's such a frustrating thing.
So how do we regulate it, though, Todd?
Well, you obviously have lecturers at the kebab training facility who, skilled in the wrapping of the kebab. They can't get the paper on the inside.
What if you put rice paper in there so it was edible?
Ooh, now there's a thought.
Oh, there we go. One each, Todd. One each. There we go.
They both go in. Thank you, Thinker Todd.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy driving you home. The ideas keep coming in at hamishandy.com.au. Keep your thinking caps on. Getting people to go there as well.
Absolutely, Andy. Look, this is, we were talking earlier in the show about how we've just been so blown away by the response. We're humbled. We're excited. We've gone from the clever country to the genius country with the Ideas Bonanza. The goal was to collect as many ideas as we could ahead of K-Rudd's 2020 Ideas Summit. Summit feels a bit vanilla, feels a bit bland.
Yeah.
A bonanza, that's exciting. It's the Ideas Bonanza. We're over 2,500 ideas so far, but only via email.
Haim, we wanted to launch another avenue for people to be able to contact and drop off ideas. It is exciting.
Until now, the internet has been the only outlet for Australians to submit ideas that will help shape this great country. But that can't work for everyone.
Oh my God, I've got an idea, but I do not have internet access.
We've heard your cries. We've established a 24-hour idea hotline. We've found a man that will take your calls. You should meet him. Bob Panic. Australia, please welcome the Ideas General, Bob Panic. Bob Panic.
Bob Panic, welcome to the show.
Oh my goodness, no expense spared. I don't believe that. That's just amazing.
Bob,
amazing.
Yesterday on the show, you were selected to man the Hamish and Andy Ideas Bonanza hotline. You've worn a suit in. You're dressed to kill. Are you ready?
Mate, at least I don't look like I've, mugged a couple of, homeless guys on the street. You know what I mean?
You are definitely a professional person for this job. Bob, we're very excited to have you on board. We did check your licence. Your name is Bob Panic. That is good news. Bob, we've handed over the hotline phone. You've got it in your hand.
Oh, yes.
Are you ready? This is going to
bring it on.
This is going to take over your life. Are you ready to be curt, professional, receptive?
Just so we can, before we go into this, Bob, any days this week and next perhaps that you don't, you got something that you can't actually have to go to and the phone might be off, or you're pretty clear?
There's a few days. Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday.
No, it's quite seriously. Saturday's out, is it?
Yeah, Saturday's definitely out. Yeah,
okay, but every other day you're fine?
Every other day. Bring it on.
Okay.
Come on, we want those ideas.
That's the spirit.
I'm getting old here, you know what I mean? I'm not getting any younger.
Bob, we are going to take the first hotline idea live on this show now.
Oh, no, here we go.
It's going to come in on that phone.
Are you ready, Bob?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Please don't panic.
No? Good. I never panic.
If you have an idea right now and can't get to the internet, prepare to be the very first caller to the Hamish and Andy Idea Bonanza hotline to tell your idea for Australia to Bob Panic. Bob Panic. Bob Panic. Bob Panic.
The number is 0488 HA Idea. Call now.
Ooh. Just give it a second for people to... Yeah, so 0488 HAID. It might take him a while to hang on a sec. Something's happening.
Hold on.
Have we got our first idea?
First call.
Is it ring? Is it ringing?
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God, it's our first call. It's our first idea. Go, Bob.
Answer it, Bob.
Good afternoon. You've reached the Ideas Hotline. Oh, sorry, I should say Ideas Bonanza. This is Bob Panic. Can I take your idea, please? Hello? Oh.
Hey.
Hello? Who am I talking to?
This is Nick.
Nick, how's it going? Nick, where are you from?
From Melbourne.
Lovely. What do you do, Nick?
I work in resource management.
Get to the idea.
Fantastic. What's your idea, Nick?
My idea is that all major roads should have underneath them doing the exact same length.
Sorry, there was a beep there. Either you swore or someone hit you in the head.
So what was the idea, Nick?
What was the idea again there? Sorry, Nick?
The idea is that all major roads in Melbourne should have a tunnel running underneath them so that you can go in the tunnel or use the road on top.
Mate, that is the most brilliant idea I've heard all day. That is absolutely fantastic.
Wrap it up, Bob!
All right. Thank you very much for calling the Ideas Hotline. And remember, listen to Hamish and Andy every single day.
There you go.
Talk to Bob.
Thank you very much, Bob. Fantastic work. The Ideas Hotline is now open. 0488 HA Ideas. Bob, it's all yours, mate.
It's ringing again.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy for the drive home. And look, we've been gathering ideas to help Kevin Rudd before the Ideas Summit that he's holding. We've present them all to the government.
The ideas are so amazing. They're so funny. They're so varied. It's inspiring
Keep them coming
to
in
be
as well.
in the company of such brilliant thinkers as our listeners, Andy. People are really thinking of some amazing ideas. Thousands and thousands have come in via email. So we set up a hotline. We thought, wouldn't it be great? It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but it would be great to have an ideas hotline. The phone number being 0488HA-IDEA. We launched it yesterday.
Don't ring that now, and this next bit will explain why.
We're down an operator.
We had it. We selected. Well, the people selected. So it's not our fault. The people selected. They're all on the web and selected Bob Panic. I felt like Bob Panic to be our phone operator to take all the ideas that came in on the hotline.
So we set him up on yesterday's show. We gave him the phone. We took the first call live on air. It was a bit faint. The speakerphone's not excellent. I think it was a bit of a letdown of a segment. Doesn't matter. They were flooding in, right? So after the show, Andy and I thought, wouldn't it be probably a bit slack if we didn't just go and check on Bob Panic?
We spied on him.
Yes, we did. We staked him out, and I, for one, felt really cool and like a cop. We parked sort of 50 or so metres from his house.
We were waiting for him to come out of his house, and we're going to call him as soon as we saw him to see whether he'd pick up the call or whether he was slacking off.
Whether he was just ignoring them, because we really needed him to be answering calls and hearing ideas for Australia. We pick up the audio here.
We've been waiting for a while.
We're sitting in his car. Sitting in our car across from his house. We're watching him. We've got a phone. We've got a phone in the car. He should have the phone on him. Yeah. He doesn't know that we're watching him.
And we're waiting for him to come out. It's very exciting. We should have got that jungle camouflage stuff.
No. That would look like two bushes were driving the car.
Oh, we have a panic. We have a panic.
Is that him?
That is Bob Panic. He's
information on Bob Panic.
Okay.
That's Bob Panic.
Yeah.
Is it ringing?
Here we go.
Ringing.
Hold on.
Is it ringing?
G'day, and thanks for calling the Ideas hotline.
He's turned the phone off.
Probably can't take your call right.
He's not on the phone.
He's on. After the tone.
Oh, yes, I have an idea. Could we please have a lane in shopping aisles just for old people? Thank you, bye.
Good. Call him again. If it goes to message bank again, it means he's turned the phone off.
It does. It does. He's turned the phone off. There he is. What are you doing, Panic? It's gone to message bank again.
This is Bob. He's turned the phone off. Bloody hell.
There you go.
There was tense times in the car. It was dusk. We were staring right at him. He was only about 60 metres away. He was just sitting there innocently just out the front of his house. Didn't know that we were trying to get onto him.
He went back inside, Ham, and you and I sat there again. We tried the phone number again and again. He wasn't picking up. We pick up the action back in the car, still, waiting and deciding what to do. We're still on the stakeout. It's half an hour later. We've just watched Bob Panic not take any calls after we repeatedly called him and go back inside.
I think we have to sack him, mate.
We're not sacking him. You're serious? We can't.
I think on the same day that we've hired our first ever employee, we have to sack him.
That's 2 hours of employment.
Yeah, well, I don't like it as much as you do, mate.
Right.
But if you're too soft to do it, I'll get in there and kick some heads. I can't.
Okay,
you know what?
We'll call the hotline one more time, and hopefully he picks up.
Okay.
G'day, and thanks for calling the Ideas.
The phone's off.
The phone's off. You sack him.
We have to sack him.
Yeah, you sack him. I've been too nice. I've been the good guy.
Paper, rock, scissors to see who has to sack him.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. I've got you. You always go scissors, you fool. You have to sack Bob Panic.
I don't want to sack Bob Panic. Now I'm panicking. But look, this is not something to be taken lightly.
You have to sack Bob.
I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this. The man's about to lose his job. Rightly so, though. He's turned the phone off. He's only been doing it a few hours.
Go and sack him.
Well, as you can see, Andy was responding to the news that we had to sack Bob Panic very positively. But look,
you had to sack him.
A tough situation.
Yeah.
We were presented with the facts that you're not able to get through on the hotline, and it wasn't being answered.
We could see him. He wasn't picking it up, and it kept going to message bank. So he kept either pressing the ignore button,
or he'd had it on silent,
and it was just going to message bank.
We staked him out at his house to make sure he was answering the phone.
We recorded repeatedly for an hour. It kept getting ignored. It was going straight to message bank.
We didn't know if it was off, if he was ignoring us.
We saw him, though, Ham, and he wasn't even looking at the phone at the time.
We were watching him, and nothing was happening. So we gave him a buzz on his actual phone, and we said, listen, mate, can you meet us out the front of your house? There's something we need to talk to you about. Unfortunately, we'd paper, scissors, rocked, and it was my job to sack Bob Panic.
Hamish had lost, and so we pick up the action. We've rung him. He's coming out the front of his house, and we're approaching.
How's it going, mate?
I absolutely swamped. It actually died. Like, there's so many calls, right?
Yeah,
that the phone died, so I've been charging it.
When did it die?
Just about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
We were a bit worried.
Yeah.
Bob, because we've been trying to call for the last hour and a bit.
Right, really.
And it feels like it's been off.
Has it been off, or?
No, it has when the power kind of died, but yeah. So.
You said 3 minutes. It happened 3 minutes ago. Was it more like an hour ago that it died?
No.
You definitely didn't turn it off.
Yeah,
Bob?
no, definitely not.
That's cool, because we need to obviously make sure that. You're on it.
No, absolutely, mate.
Because I was just worried that you turned it off, Bob.
No, mate. I was probably going through the messages as well. So it took me 45 minutes to go through the message bank. So, yeah.
Well, I think that's.
I'm convinced. We're worried, mate. I know it's early for a performance appraisal.
No, mate, it's a hard job. Hang on.
Somebody's ringing.
Good afternoon, this is Bob. This is from the Ideas Hotline.
I think
Gary,
he's
what's
good.
your idea?
I'm fine. I think he's been working his guts out.
You're the one that wanted to sack him.
No, I didn't, Andy. I think he's great.
To have every day as a public holiday?
What are we going to do?
All right, my friend. Okay, see ya. Mate, I'm sorry to say, but that's the last call. I can't take it anymore. I resign.
Are you seriously resigning, Bob?
I'm seriously resigning.
He came here to sack you.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Or you sacked.
No, he can't sack him. He's resigned.
Dead heat.
Really? Mate, it's impossible. Australia has got so many ideas. It is beyond one man to handle all those calls, mate. Can't take it.
Hand in your badge. Hey,
okay.
Thanks heaps, Bob.
Yeah. Because he resigned, we have to pay him, do we? Isn't that the rule?
No, it's not the rule, mate. You still have to pay them for their work. They don't have to pay any,
What if we run? I can't believe Bob Panic's resigned.
You did want to fire him, so...
I didn't want to fire Bob. Not when I saw how much work he'd done. He flipped us there, didn't he? He obviously was doing work.
Mate, he was doing such good work. It's so bad to sack him. I think he knew we were going to sack him.
I feel like a dog. I can't believe we were going to sack him. He's got us like 300 ideas.
I know.
We really went off half-cocked there. You were the one became a witch hunt because of you.
I did not.
And I was almost going to burn an innocent witch.
I did not want to sack him. He wanted to sack him. Tomorrow night, I guess we just have to man it ourselves.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Oh, what a night.
Well, as it turned out, this is all quite serious, everybody. Bob had enough. He definitely did not want to continue. There was more discussions. There were just the highlights reel. But, hey, we're left without an operator.
We don't have a phone operator. We've been doing our best to man the hotline ourselves. It's ringing off the hook even now. I can see it buzzing in the corner.
I did a few ones last night by myself, Ham. I think we just have to go and do it ourselves tonight.
Well, we're going to have to, because as people will find out in the next 25 minutes or so, yes, it's been a sad day with losing Bob from the hotline. He resigned. But onwards and upwards, we've got a really exciting development of how we can get the word out there for people that don't listen to the radio show on the Ideas Bonanza hotline. We need someone to man the phones because this thing's getting bigger.
It's going to get bigger, Ham. And look, we will tonight be manning it.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy driving you home, and Ham, look, it was exciting today. We brushed aside the travesty that was losing our hotline operator.
Sure, the scandal that rocked us last night.
But the effort to gather more ideas took another step.
Hey, Andy, quick idea tally. This is an official idea tally. This includes, there's a lot on the message bank on the phone that we haven't got to.
There's 110 on the message bank that we haven't listened to, and I haven't given you over the book that I took a few messages last night, but just off the emails alone, Ham.
How many we got in the book, you reckon?
300-400.
Really? Well, just on the email, we have got 3,508 items. Or thoughts. Ideas. And some of those are even double ups because we've got to go through all these emails, right? Over 3,500 emails we've got to go through because there are some, like, even primary schools are emailing going, all the kids have had a think, and here's like 10 ideas.
Great. It's great to see
3,500 ideas that wouldn't have made it to the summit. One of the ideas from the kids at the primary school was, "Dear Mr. Rudd, please invent a flying suit." Now that is a great idea, and I do like the fact that it's actually on Kevin's head. Don't get one of your CSIRO guys to do it. You invent it. Then I'll vote for you when I come of age.
Well, Haim, we thought the hotline needed a bit more exposure. Sure, people that listen to this show, and word of mouth is working.
Yeah.
0488 HA idea. Don't ring now. We're not manning it because the other guy got resigned, and now we have to man it tonight. But anyway, what we thought, Ham, is we need advertising.
We do need an ad.
TV advertising in one of the biggest shows of the year. So you think you can dance. We got up bright and early. We went and chatted to David Mott. He's the head of Network 10.
Yeah, we have swipe cards so we can get into Network 10. The same does not apply for certain other networks. So you thought, look, that's our best chance. If we're going to get some advertising space on TV, we need to speak to the big cheese.
We organised a meeting with David
Kind
Mott.
of.
And this is kind of us rocking up in a quest to get an advertising spot in one of the big shows. Yeah.
Fellas,
David, good to see you. Thanks.
How are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing
there? A tall request. We wanted to see what is the possibility of getting some ad space in So You Think You Can Dance.
So You Think You Can Dance?
Or something like that, even if it's like 10 seconds or...
What are the chances of getting a 15-second spot or a 30-second spot?
I mean, it's expensive. 50,000 for a 30-seconder.
30 seconds.
So I'll do you 40,000 for a 15.
Okay. So about 50 grand for 30 seconds. 50
grand for prime time. But look, I'm sure there's something we can work out. I'd love to work with you guys. Maybe there's something we can work out. Late night, Letterman. I can do a much cheaper rate there.
House,
50,000.
Okay.
50,000. Sorry, so it's 50,000 ads for $30.
No.
So I almost got you that.
So what? As far as the cheaper ones start, what time? 11:30.
You're really talking 11:30 midnight when I'm sure we can work something out for you.
Why don't we commit to a few late night ads if you can throw in a few primetime ones as a sweetener?
Jesus, you're a negotiator. We'll work something out. Leave it with me. We'll talk.
I don't think we're allowed to bargain.
Not in that position.
Do you, because we're collecting ideas here, the whole purpose of this is to collect every idea in Australia.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas that will make Australia a better place?
I promise I won't do any more celebrity dog schools. That's good. It's got to be good for Australia.
That's another idea.
Australia, you heard it. You can hold him to that.
No more celebrity dog school. But he said we can work something out. He's since got back to us, Ham.
This is even better. Ladies and gentlemen, airing tonight on Network 10
at 10 o'clock.
That still, it's not prime time, but it's not late night.
Just outside of prime time, Ham.
Hey, we've been told that our ad will air at 9 o'clock tonight. We've shot the ad.
No, 10 o'clock tonight.
Sorry, 10 o'clock tonight.
It's not, we can't creep it further.
We have shot the ad.
It's going to be at 10 o'clock tonight on Network 10. A sneak peek of the ad can be at hamishandy.com.au now.
Now, look, because it's a late night ad, we've tried to make it a bit sexy, okay? Because that's obviously the feel at that time of night. That's what people want to see.
We wanted to get everyone's attention with a sexy girl as well.
Now, this might not make a lot of sense, but it's only 15 seconds long, so we can play you the audio from the ad now. But if you would like to see it, you can go to the website, hamishandandy.com.au, or better yet, get a group of people round the TV tonight.
10 o'clock, the premiere of the Idea Bonanza ad. Here's a taste of it for you.
Are you feeling thoughty?
Because if you are, we need your ideas.
We've got hot phone operators standing by.
Australia needs you, so call the Ideas Bonanza hotline now.
And can we just say, it sounds sexy, but the visuals are really sexy. Like, I think it was a very sexy shoot. It was a hot shoot.
The people...
Close set.
It's another step forward for the Ideas Bonanza movement. And it's so exciting, Ham.
We've now got complete coast-to-coast, late-night, TV coverage.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish Andy driving you home. Kevin Rudd, your 1,000 picked. I don't think they're going to be as good as the ones that we've been gathering for you. So you are welcome on behalf of the people approaching your 2020 Ideas Summit.
I reckon probably about 800 ideas will come out that summit. Yeah. I reckon that's allowing for a 20% fail rate of people that just turn up and have a mental freeze and choke and can't get an idea out.
We have a hotline that we set up, the H&A Ideas Bonanza hotline, Ham. A phone number people could ring 24/7. You and I had to man it last night.
We employed someone. It didn't work out. There was complications. Whether they were sacked or whether they resigned, who got in first is still a grey area. Either way.
Let's leave him behind.
Either way. Bob Panic wasn't on the lines, wasn't on the phone lines, and you and I, Andy, last night we thought, well, we don't have a choice here. We're short-staffed, and we're going to have to jump in the trenches and start answering calls ourselves. Otherwise, these ideas won't make it to the summit.
We picked up calls from about 7 p.m. It went into the wee hours of the morning, and this is a... Look, we thought we'd bring it to you. I think you see our enthusiasm dropping as the night goes on.
I think that's fair.
I feel that the ideas are a little bit more...
Creative?
You know, creative was a good word as the night goes on. But here is a sample of the people's ideas. Kevin Rudd, if you're listening, look, just maybe take a pen and pen down.
Let this get you hungry.
Think, yeah!
7:30 p.m.
This is the Ideas Bonanza hotline. You're speaking to Hamish. What's your idea?
More than 2 ATMs at every bank.
Good idea. How many? 10. 10?
Well, think about it. There's like 10 people waiting at each ATM.
Good work.
People hate waiting at ATMs, and the ideas kept flowing in.
9 p.m.
Ideas Bonanza hotline. What's your idea? Rip it.
I just think beer delivery trucks should be permitted to use the emergency lane on freeways.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an emergency?
I think it's always an emergency, mate.
That's fair, I reckon.
That's really fair.
11 p.m.
It was getting late in the night, but no idea was too small. This one about chewing gum was pretty close, though.
Ready to take down your idea?
I just want to have an idea.
Yep.
I think that on PK packets, when you're nearing the end of a packet, I don't like it how you have to just work your way by squeezing it up through the packet. I think Kevin Rudd should work out a way to just invest in some PK making way without having to rip the packet.
That is a really good idea.
What's your name? Stephen.
Steve, you're a bit of a thinker, aren't you?
I am.
12 midnight.
And the ideas seem to be getting a little more abstract.
Ideas Bonanza hotline. This is Hamish and Andy.
Is it really?
Yes, it is, mate. What's your idea?
I think instead of like red lights and orange lights and green lights,
Yep.
all green.
All green.
All green.
Sorry, talk us through why all green.
No slowing anyone down. Everyone does their own thing. No one stresses. Everyone just takes it easy.
You haven't been enjoying anything else that's all green tonight, have you?
12:45 a.m.
You guys doing it all night, eh? Doing it all nighter.
Oh, well, we're going to go as hard as we can, mate, because guess what? This country needs to be shaped.
Well, basically, I'm battling an ingrown toenail at the moment.
Yeah.
And
ingrown toenails free on some kind of scheme.
So, like, the treatment for ingrown toenails free?
Yes.
Good thoughts. They're all going to K-Rud.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Last night, we did an all-nighter where we tried to on the Ideas Bonanza hotline. This is our tool we've been using to gather more and more ideas to give to Kevin Rudd, because we feel 1,000 heads isn't enough, the ones he's selecting for his ideas.
We're almost at 5,000 ideas. Okay, so obviously the phone is a useful tool. Not everyone can get to the internet, as we experienced last night. Look,
last night, Ham, you left my house, what, about 12:45?
Probably, yeah, something like that. I'd kind of had enough. We'd answered about 300 calls.
You conveniently left the phone.
I said, Andy, you can keep the phone. People will understand if it goes to message bank after midnight. You don't have to keep answering these, mate. But because we had 110 messages in the message bank, it was full. So my job was to go home and empty the message bank and write down all the ideas that people left on the message bank.
And you can do that with the message bank by ringing the phone, letting it go to message bank, and then pressing in a PIN number.
Yeah.
That was your job, Ham. I didn't think you were going to do it at all. Like, I thought you'd go, yeah, I'll go home, clear the messages, Andy, and go to sleep. And then I thought you'd just go home, go to sleep.
It crossed my mind. But then, on the other hand, the next thing to cross my mind was, hang on, this is for Australia. And people are going out of their way to give us these amazing ideas to shape Australia. The least I can do is clear the message bank.
It was about 2 a.m, and I just got off to sleep where one of the cameramen from Rove decided to wake me, flicked my light on, and basically film a bit of us going through the night. Wasn't necessary. I am a bit annoyed with him, and I apologise to everyone for my language in this next bit. Don't worry, it is beeped, it is censored. Then another call came in, which really confused me.
I don't think you were expecting me to call the hotline.
I am so confused. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, you're trying to clear the message bank.
I want it to go to message bank. You annoyingly answered. This was the moment of confusion about 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, mate. It's been a long night of ideas. So how about you turn the camera off? Ideas Bonanza hotline. What's your idea?
It's Hamish.
It's Andy, mate.
No, it isn't me. It isn't me. I'm trying to clean out the message bank.
Good night.
Not often I'll swear at you.
Because you go, it's Hamish, and I'm just like, someone thinks it's you. No, it's Andy, mate.
I know who it is. I do a radio show with you. Get off the phone. I need to clear out the message bank.
I was very, very confused. What are you doing up at that time? Like,
I went home.
You were still full of beans.
Yeah, no, I was excited. I watched a bit of TV, and then I thought, well, I'll clean out the message bank again before I go to bed. I want to get a few more ideas down.
It really took me by surprise. We've got the vision for you. We might be able to whack it up on the web, but
Andy, we can't. Look, let's put, for people to know what we're talking about here, let's put the fiasco of Bob Panic behind us. We can't man the phone line ourselves across here, so we can. We've got the emails to do. We've got other plans across the weekend to harvest more ideas. A few days ago, people voted for who they wanted to be the general of the Ideas Bonanza hotline.
Bob Panic was hired by the people. He then resigned. The second applicant, the second person the people wanted, was in fact Sarah. She joins us in the studio. How are you, Sarah?
Good. How are you?
Very well. Are you prepared to run the hotline for us?
I don't know. I'm actually a bit scared at the moment.
Oh, come on, Sarah.
Do you have
know
plans?
How important this is?
Do you have plans for the long weekend?
No, not
you
really.
do now. You say hello to quite an outdated Motorola E398, which is cutting edge.
The number is, everybody, 0488 HA Idea. Sarah, you're in charge of the phone from here on in. Look, if anyone calls in, it's your.
Here we go. I think you're about to get your first call. There you go, Sarah. Would you like to answer that?
Sure would.
Take your headphones off. This is your first call of what we...
the green button there.
Anticipate
How do
to be...
I answer it?
Just up there. Oh, bad start.
Hello, Ideas Bonanza. Sarah speaking.
How's it going? Is it a good idea, Sarah?
Pardon?
Yeah. Sarah, you take that one outside.
Go and take it outside, Sarah.
But we are off.
We're off and running.
We're off and running.
She's getting ideas.
She's
take
got
a pen,
ideas.
Sarah. Take a pen. Write down the ideas.
It's an Ideas Bonanza for Australia. Think, think, think.
Hamish and Andy driving you home. The people definitely have been thinking, Ham.
Oh, and can I just say, I'm so proud. Again, I know I've said this a few times.
Hats off. Not thinking hats.
Got bloody geniuses for listeners. We've got thousands and thousands of ideas that have come in for the Ideas Bonanza.
It's been so much fun.
I knew the 1,000 going to Canberra weren't the only thinkers in Australia. Case proved.
Exactly. Ahead of K-Rud's 2020 Summit, we're helping him out with ideas, and it occurred to us, well, mainly me, on the weekend, that perhaps people in remote areas of Australia haven't heard the show, haven't seen our late night ad on Channel 10, which I think is still running.
Understandable.
And they hadn't had a chance to submit an idea that we can get to the government.
Can I just quickly say something at the top? I actually hate you a bit for doing this to me on the weekend.
This is
what was meant to be a weekend of rest. And can I actually? Do you know what I thought we were doing when you took me out before we went parachuting? I thought maybe we were going to play paintball. Because you said you had a surprise for me and we were driving a little way and I didn't want to give it away, but I was going, yes, we're paintballing.
Yeah, I didn't tell you because I knew you wouldn't come. I know you were afraid of heights. My idea was it would be way too far and way too much of a waste of our time, Ham, to try and drive to remote parts of Australia to gather ideas. What if we dropped from the sky with our clipboards to gather some ideas? Hey, when we arrived at the small airport we were taking off from, you weren't too pleased, and but we did have the recording equipment there. This is where we pick up the action. Well, we're here, mate.
I'm a little bit annoyed at you that you brought me out to go skydiving when you know full well that I put my pants at heights. Jesus, look at that. That doesn't look like a good aircraft. We actually don't both have to go, to be honest.
We can. We have to both go, mate.
No,
if my chute doesn't open, who's going to get the idea?
I don't want to, I know you grew up on a farm in the country and stuff. I don't want to seem rude. I just don't think they have good ideas out here.
They do. We're about to drop into...
I just can't, mate. I'm sorry. In all seriousness.
Hey, it's about collecting ideas.
I know, and I think you're a really good guy at collecting ideas. I think you're a great guy at doing it. Jeez, I'm just looking up at the sky now and it looks really high. That's probably where the term sky high comes from. I just don't think I want to be up there.
There you were. And it didn't get better for you, Ham.
I'm not happy, mate.
I
love the Ideas Bonanza. I mean, just don't like the lengths that you were taking me.
You're seeing this little plane kind of just putter around.
Because, the thing about it, you look at a plane and you go, good design. You've got wings, you take off, you land, you do it sensibly, you do it slowly. Falling out of a plane is not a good idea. It's not a good design.
Well, when we were filling out the forms, it really wasn't helping calm your nerves any. Have a listen. Just filling out the forms.
There's a lot of the word risk keeps coming up.
It does.
The word death has popped up once or twice in this form.
Declaration of Understanding parachuting is dangerous. Oh, we're down here. Weight, Ham.
Yep.
What do you want?
Weight is dropping.
Yeah, but what do you... Because it is a $50 surcharge if you're over 95 kg.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm 4 kilograms on the bargain side. Great. So that means I can eat a pizza and still go.
We nearly had to pay $50 more.
I'm a big guy. You took me on Easter Monday, for God's sake. I've just spent a solid 48 hours eating eggs.
Well, hey, besides all that, still managed to stuff you in a plane. I mean, it took us a while to get out there. You were getting in. The problem I had was whether you jump or not. Because I suppose I thought once, neither of us have ever parachuted before. But I thought once maybe the door opened, you might just turn to me and say, "Nup."
I'm in a cold sweat still just remembering it. Because you get onto the plane and you feel like you're walking to the gallows. It's one of those things where you go, why do I feel like I'll never, ever step off this alive?
It was about a 90-minute flight, so the nerves were kind of gathering. This is a snapshot of how Hamish felt throughout the 90 minutes. We've just taken off. We're in the smallest craft, and it's got a roller door, a clear roller door that separates us from the Earth.
I just realised why I've never been scared of flying.
Why's that?
Because on normal flights, you don't have to jump out the f***ing door. Oh, Jesus. This is a silly idea. This isn't great. This isn't going to be... I can't believe people actually do this. Yeah. I know it's for Australia, but Jesus, it better be a good idea, mate.
You look a bit white.
Keep swallowing vomit.
Have you got a pen for your clipboard?
No, better go back.
Nearly 14,000 feet. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Red light's gone on.
Oh, sorry, but I think playing it fairly cool there.
Hamish and Andy's podcast.
It's a 90s bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy driving you home. If you've just tuned in, first of all, welcome. By all means, welcome, but a perfect time to join us. We're 14,000 feet in the air. In our effort to gather as many ideas as possible for Kevin Rudd before his Ideas Summit.
Andy, you dragged me out under false circumstances. You wouldn't tell me where we're going. I thought it was paintballing. Unfortunately, it was skydiving, and I'm terrified of heights.
I knew remote Australians, Ham, hadn't heard our Ideas Bonanza idea.
He didn't even know if there would be a farmer or anyone on the property.
That was the risk we take. But where are they going?
No, the risk we took was death. Do you not understand that? That is the risk we took.
The idea being we would parachute from 14,000 feet.
The risk isn't an empty home.
Onto a rural property that we know doesn't have a receiver for radio or television, and just ask them what their ideas are, making sure we're gathering every idea in Australia.
Such a jerk.
Hamish, you were interesting aboard the plane.
Luckily, I was keeping my panic under wraps, and I don't think anyone could tell.
We pick up the action, I think, about 3 minutes before drop-off.
14,000 feet in the air, Hamish was calm and controlled.
Oh, sorry, but
you are going first.
I might stay, I think.
No, you're definitely going first.
He then tried to bargain his way out of the jump.
We are now getting clipped into our flyers. How you feeling, Ham?
I would cut off a pinky. I'll cut off a pinky. Good deal. That's a bargain.
Your pinky or someone else's?
I was thinking someone else's. I wonder if I could pass out. I'm going to try and hyperventilate so I pass out. I'm still conscious. I'm still no good. It's not working.
But it was for Australia, and it was time to gather the ungatherable.
What in time?
Yep.
And away we're going to go.
Get some ideas, yeah?
Yeah. Keep your head up, have a look around.
You're going to have to push me. If you let me hold onto the door, we're going to leave my hands behind.
The yellow light's on, 1 minute.
Then Hamish jumped.
This better be a good idea.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on it.
And so did I.
No idea left behind.
We landed in a paddock, and in the hope of finding someone, we walked.
Is that electric fence?
Yeah, it is.
And walked.
That's an alpaca.
We're in alpaca country, everyone.
And walked.
It's not going to shoot us, is he?
I'd be annoyed if I survived the jump and got shot by an angry goat farmer.
And walked until we arrived at an old tin shed.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi,
How are you doing?
Sorry to bother you.
That's all right.
We're just gathering ideas for Australia too. You know how Kevin Rudd's got the 2020 summit coming up?
We're doing a similar thing called the Ideas Bonanza, and we were just wondering, do you have any ideas about Australia?
Oh.
Just anything, really?
That's a pretty hard off-the-cuff question to answer,
It is.
Really?
We've come a
Hey there, how are you?
Lucky you landed this side of the hot wire.
Yeah, is there an electric fence out there?
Yeah.
There they were, Val and Brian, ready to unleash their idea. What would their idea be?
We would prefer more Angora breeders.
More Angora breeders?
Yes.
Is that the goats?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it's one of the most unrecognised industries there are. And there's a huge world shortage of mohair.
Too many mohawks, not enough mohair.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Just a bit of an Angora joke.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I can't believe we hadn't thought of it before. Brian and Val, it's going straight to Kevin Rudd.
It was worth it. Was it not worth it?
You made me risk my life, so we landed on a farm and had a couple of bewildered old people tell us they'd like to see more Angora breeders.
Wow. We're 60 minutes away, Ham, before we have to close down any avenue that people can submit ideas for us to get to the government before Kevin Rudd's 2020 Ideas Summit.
2 weeks ago, we started the Ideas Bonanza, Andy, to see how many ideas could we get that wouldn't be represented by the 1,000 people going to the Ideas Summit. We thought, I don't know, 100, 200, 300, certainly not into the thousands
which
that
we've got.
We're blown away by the variety and the creativity of the ideas. It's awesome.
Keep them coming in. There's only about, 1 hour to go before we have to close down the website and start compiling the ideas, Ham. And hamishandy.com.au for those ones. The other way you could do it is on the hotline. Set up a 24-hour hotline service. It's been run by a girl called Sarah who put up her hand to the Hamish Andy website.
We had to fire Bob Panic, or more accurately, he resigned. There was controversy. She took over from Bob Panic. She's been doing it all weekend. She's been answering the phone on the hotline.
The hotline all Easter. Let's see if she's still got a bit of steam in her head. And I say we call her right now.
Yeah, let's give it a buzz.
Ideas Bonanza, what's your idea?
Oh, is that Sarah?
Sarah.
Hello.
Well done. We wanted to make sure you were taking ideas right up to the deadline, and you are.
How's it been? Not too bad?
Yeah, it's been all right.
Good to hear. You are definitely an amazing Bonanza hotline girl. What has been the best idea that's come through on the hotline so far, do you think?
I've got no idea. There's been way too many.
Did it completely ruin your Easter, or did it inspire you over Easter that Australians are just such great thinkers?
Australians are quite good thinkers.
Did you get any booty calls, sir?
No, I didn't.
Good. I'm glad that people are not abusing the Ideas hotline, because we did have a few emails saying that Sarah girl sounds hot.
Yep.
And we had to email back and go, look, she's very attractive, but please do not harass her over the phone. She is a professional, and I'm glad they stood down.
Thank you very much for that.
And what has been the most awkward place that you've had to pick up an Ideas Bonanza hotline call?
On Friday we were outside the fish and chip shop, and there were quite a few people. There was a line that was going outside the fish and chip shop, so I was standing in the line. So I had to answer it when I was standing in the middle of the line. So people were just staring at me, but I don't know.
That's fair. Well, look, I just want to say on behalf of the people, you have been exceptional. Hamish and I are so pleased with your results. And in about just under an hour's time, the hotline can be stopped. You can actually turn off the phone because we're going to end the gathering today.
You can have your life back, Sarah.
Thank you.
After the drama of either sacking Bob Panic or him resigning, whichever way you want to see that incident, you have really turned out to be Sarah Sensible as opposed to Bob Panic, and you've done an amazing job on the hotline.
Thank you very much for that.
And we'll catch up with you in the next couple of days to compile all the ideas so we can get them to the government.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Good luck for your last half an hour or so.
Thank you.
Okay,
See you, mate.
Bye. There you have it, Ham. Still going. The number is 0488 HA-IDEA. If you can't get to the email and you've still got ideas, we're going to have to close it soon.
It's your last few minutes to get your ideas in. It's exciting.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Boom, 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 boom. You're listening to Blast from the Past.
Boom, 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 boom.
Blast from the Past.
Hamish and Andy driving you home. Andy half is a little nervous. You've got a weird glint in your eye, Ham. I'm about to call a complete stranger and convince them that I'm from their past, hopefully.
Once you've done that...
What's the challenge today?
The challenge is... I'm happy with this one. Yeah. Tell them you've been selected to go to K-Rod's Ideas Summit. Okay? You're one of the lucky fowl.
Yeah.
Right? But you're panicking. You can't think of any ideas.
Yeah.
So you've called them as an old school chum just to see what ideas they've got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I want 10.
10 what?
I want you to get 10 ideas, and after every idea...
We're not getting 10 ideas. We'll be here forever. 3.
3?
3 ideas.
I could burp 3 ideas.
5 then. 5 ideas.
8.
No, it's... we're not going to argue about this the whole time, but that's way too... Look, I'm going to actually hear them take them down. That's going to take forever.
7.
6.
I'm pretty sold on 7.
7.
7 ideas. Will you get 7?
I'll try, but I'm not...
Actually, I set the challenge. You're getting 7 ideas. I'm not taking pity on you. So 7 ideas, and every time you get an idea, I'm going to play a little sound effect that we'll all be able to hear.
What's the sound effect?
But
okay,
that's it there.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
so we'll hear that. They won't hear that, so that won't put you off.
So 7
ideas. Okay,
because I'm one of the lucky 1,000 going to K-Ruds. Yeah. 2027. All right.
Here we go. Random fun number.
543 for me.
There we go. 781. We'll type it in here.
And the first 4 digits. It's international. Yeah.
Hi, Alison speaking.
Alison, it's David. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to hear. Sorry, are you overseas at the moment?
Yeah, David who?
David Knox from School Days.
ESL?
Yeah, ESL.
Oh, yes. I'm in Bien Hoa in Vietnam.
Really? Why? When did you move to Vietnam?
About 3 weeks ago.
I didn't pick you as the travelling sort back at School Days. So what takes you to Vietnam?
Well, I've got a job here teaching. And what are you doing?
Oh, well, the reason I'm calling is that, look, Kevin Rudd, he's got a 2020 Ideas Summit coming up.
Yeah.
And he's gathering 1,000 Australians together to think of ideas, right?
I'm aware, yeah.
I've been picked as one of the 1,000.
Wow.
I know. Can you believe it? Little David Knox. Can you believe it? I know. So I'm just so excited, but I am crapping my pants because I don't know what I'm going to say. There's going to be important people like Kate Blanchett there. So I'm just ringing all the people from school, and I know, being a teacher and all, that's what you wanted to get into. You would have some great ideas to shape Australia.
Mate, at the moment, my only problem is sitting here prepping my lesson for 5:30.
Jeez. Well, yeah, I know that might be a problem, but can you just give me one? Because I'm really pulling my pants on this one. I just oh my God, what am I going to say?
One idea. Future of Australia. Bloody university education shouldn't be so expensive.
That is brilliant. You're on a roll. Give us another one.
Okay, very quickly, because I have to get back to do my preparation.
What about parking?
Parking?
Like traffic and so on?
Mate, I tell you, you should all come to Vietnam. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of scooters on the road, and there are no road rules.
So, are we talking we should get more scooters?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
More scooters?
More scooters. I can't think of anything else, and I have to go and do my preparation.
What about environment? Just one for environment.
I can tell you what, we were in Amsterdam last year. They are so environmentally friendly. They serve everything in a thicker brown paper.
Okay, so no plastic.
No plastic anywhere.
That is a great idea. What about public transport? How can we improve that?
They have to improve the scheduling of it. They don't run on time, so people then just drive the car in.
Hey, Alison, you and I could solve all the problems here.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. I've got to go.
What about like on television, violence on television and so on like that, and on the internet as well?
Well, this is the parents' fault. Parents should have more monitoring, more control over their kids, what they watch.
I think that's a good idea, and making parents aware that it is their responsibility.
That's right.
Yep. How can we make houses more affordable for youngsters?
I mean, the housing crisis in Australia at the moment, because it's so unaffordable now, it will never go back. Yep. Never go back to the days of when, everybody could afford a house when, in their 20s.
What about making, for first home buyers, their houses tax deductible?
Oh, that's a bloody good idea.
Yeah. Alison, we got that one together. That was definitely a joint one. We are on fire here.
Okay, no. I have to go. I've got to do my preparation. I can't talk any longer.
You sure you can't have it? One more?
One more.
What about, drugs, youth and drugs?
It's a parent's responsibility to educate the kid.
Yep, that's good.
That's it. I'm done.
You got to go.
See you later.
Bye. Just for one more. Oh,
that's 6. That's only 6.
Where you didn't chime for the property
affordable houses?
Yeah,
you thought of that and gave it to her.
She agreed.
That's not an idea. That's her agreeing. That wasn't the challenge.
We got there together. I would never have thought of that if she didn't come around and say it's
Probably
not going to bounce back.
Bloody had it written down or something.
I didn't have it written down.
You can't think of ideas and then give them to people and then say they thought of them.
We got it together.
That's
that is
idea.
7.
That is idea laundering. No success.
You're listening to the Hamish and Andy podcast.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy driving you home, and 5 minutes away from making Aussie history, national history, and shaping Australia, Ham. We're taking our final calls, the final ideas we can add to the already magnificent list that we can present to Kevin Rudd.
This list is bursting at the seams. Probably our fault for stitching a list together. But that's how many ideas there are in the ideas. We've had over 6,000 ideas, Andy. They're still flooding in. Even if people don't make it through to be on air, we've got trained professionals taking down the ideas. These are amongst the last ideas for the Ideas Bonanza.
Thinker Joanne on 131060. Unleash your idea.
Hi. Well, my idea was basically street zones, the school zones, where you start to where you finish. If they could just paint that side of the street a certain colour, like a yellow, like they do in bus zones. So when you're driving, you know, geez, I'm in a bus zone or whatever. They can do that to the actual school zone, so that when you're driving, you don't have to look at your watch and go, oh, you know, you just know straight away that you're on that colour, and that colour means that you're in the school zone.
Brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea, Joanne. What about this? Get the kids out there to paint it, not just one colour, but a mural. Do a mural on the road. They love doing murals.
Enhance kids' creativity.
Obviously, don't get them out there painting it during peak hour, because that's, or if you do, send a newsletter home. Get mum and dad's permission first. Do you mind if your child paints on the road?
Laurie on 131060. Please unleash your idea, thinker, Laurie.
I think that we should have a happy horn and an angry horn in your car.
Oh, that's a great idea, Laurie. What can you give us a bit of a demonstration of what the happy horn would sound like?
The happy horn would be like if you see your friends go toot toot.
Yep, and what's the angry?
It's like
Yeah.
So it's a grr and a toot.
And maybe if the government's listening to the show, Laurie, would you give them permission to use your exact your tone there to actually put in cars?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
the audio's already recorded.
If toot toot's good enough for Thomas the Tank Engine, it's good enough for our cars.
Laurie, it goes in. Thinker Kevin, tell us, mate, your idea to better Australia.
A public holiday every month.
It's a good one, Kevin. It's selfless. You could have asked for 3, but you respect Australia's productivity, so you've only asked for 1.
Do we have to name all of them, Kev? Or is it just, first Wednesday of every month is public holiday? It doesn't need to be, denoted with any, Queen's birthday or anything.
No, just a Friday and a Monday. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure.
See, that's the beauty of the Bonanza, Kevin. It's no idea left behind. It's on the list.
This is the Hamish and Andy podcast.
It's an ideas bonanza for Australia. Think, yeah!
Hamish and Andy driving you home, and I'm nervous, Ham. I mean, we're about to close the Ideas Bonanza International. It's gone. Got one here from Berlin, from Ellie.
Is this the actual last idea?
No.
Good.
But it's coming before that.
Yeah.
Should be obligatory for all Aussie graduating classes to have those awesome hats to chuck up in the air, because it does look good for the yearbook photo.
I mean, I graduated prematurely from university before I actually completed all the prerequisite subjects.
You can't say the word graduated.
It was a form of graduation.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I stopped going. I graduated. I transitioned from being a student to no longer enrolled.
Transition's better than graduated. Anyway, that one's all the way from Berlin.
The hats
they're coming in from international. I mean,
we'll take that. You can't give that to Germany now. We've got it. We've nicked the idea. Well, Andy, we have an idea that's ready to go as the
final idea. And thank you, the people. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Not while driving, that's dangerous.
I mean, here's one that almost became the final idea, but just was a bit early. Meg, everyone should get to be Prime Minister for 10 minutes. I'd love that. it would basically be a race to, in 10 minutes, can you make it so you and all your friends never pay tax? And someone else gets it and they do exactly the same thing.
But the final idea has come in. The lines are going to be locked off. And, Haim, before we hear the final idea after this 2-week journey, for those people who just tuned in, let's have a look back and see how our whole Ideas Bonanza extravaganza went.
It all started with a family meeting. Your father and I have something we would like to talk to you about. We would like to hear and to gather every single idea there is in Australia.
The ideas started rolling in from the brilliant...
I think the government should subsidise Nando's. It's a little bit more expensive than other takeaway, and my girlfriend doesn't let me buy it.
To the even more brilliant. While eating Twisties/Cheetos cheese and bacon balls, you often get a bad case of cheese fingers. Why not put a complimentary napkin in the packs to counteract wiping the cheese on your pants or getting nasty cheese fingers on the TV remote?
Don't have to do washing, saving environment.
Exactly, less loads of washing. You're a bloody genius.
But we needed to expand our scope, so we went door knocking.
Whereabouts are you from? Germany.
Germany.
Well, while you're here, mate, you got to pitch in. I must become more dog friendly.
More dog friendly? Should dogs be allowed to vote?
Probably.
Probably, okay.
Write that down.
Give dogs the vote. So if we fix those two things, Australia's
Fix
perfect.
that, and then we stay in Australia forever.
Wow. That is good.
A hotline was then set up, manned by a guy actually called Bob Panic. Is it ringing?
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God, it's our first call. It's our first idea.
Good afternoon. You've reached the Ideas hotline. Oh, sorry, I should say Ideas Bonanza. This is Bob Panic. Can I take your idea, please?
Who then quit in controversial circumstances.
Mate, I'm sorry to say, but that's the last call. I can't take it anymore. I resign.
Are you seriously resigning, Bob?
I'm seriously resigning.
He came here to sack you.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Or you sacked.
No, he can't sack him. He's resigned.
Dead heat. Late night TV advertising for the Ideas Bonanza was then quickly sorted out.
Are you feeling 40?
We've got hot phone operators standing by.
Australia needs you.
And the idea count soared into the thousands. In honour of the great man David Boone, we changed the speed limits in all residential areas to 52 kilometres an hour, as this is the number of beers that Booney consumed on a single flight to the UK. This will cut the road toll, as people will stop speeding because nobody thinks they're better than Booney.
To make sure we had all bases covered, we even went skydiving into a rural property to get ideas. Fortunately, I'm fine with heights because it could have been embarrassing if I wasn't. Oh! Sorry, but...
No idea left behind! And now, after 2 weeks of genius thinking by you, the people, we are about to hear the very last idea in the Bonanza.
Stephanie joins us on the phone. She's 16 years old. This is the last idea.
Think, Stephanie.
Okay,
She is ready to go. Hold on, Stephanie. Let me just draw this out because I am excited.
All right.
Sorry, Steph, I know you were pretty keen to get your idea away there, but we're trying to make it dramatic, so just hold your horses.
All right.
Are you ready, Andy? How dramatic do you want it?
Think of Stephanie. Unleash the final idea for the Ideas Bonanza.
Dramatic.
Okay, I think that the cardboard roll in the middle of a toilet roll, I think it should be dissolvable so that when you finish the toilet roll, you can just flush it down the toilet and you don't have to throw it away.
Oh,
yes! That is a brilliant idea, Stephanie.
We are standing, Stephanie.
Worthy of the last idea. What a terrific idea.
I mean, that is quite exceptional, Stephanie.
Although sometimes in dire situations, people can be known to tear apart the little roll if you're completely out of...
Have you done that?
Some have, Andy.
I'm talking to Hamish, Stephanie. I know you haven't done that.
No, I haven't.
Have you done that, Ham?
Better than the sock. Better than using a sock. Stephanie, it's still a good idea.
Stephanie, it's brilliant. Thank you so much for calling in.
Andy, while we were away and travelling back from Afghanistan, 2020 summit was held and wrapped up. We were very keen to note the progress of the 2020 summit. I suppose the big question on everyone's lips was, would the Ideas Bonanza trump the 2020 summit? Regular listeners of the show would know that we did endeavour to get as many ideas from everyday Australians, not just the select 1,002.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. Where did the extra 2 come from?
Oh, Kevin and I wanted a couple of friends, and he'd promised them. And,
Excellent. The first two invites he sent out were +1s before someone said, hang on a sec, that's not going to work. I can't take them back.
For people who aren't aware, 1,000 people, 1,002 now, Kevin Rudd brought them together, Australia's greatest thinkers, he thought, to discuss ideas for Australia to achieve by the year 2020.
Look, can you just remind me quickly what the final count for the Ideas Bonanza was? Our effort?
From memory, the People's Show, to give Kevin Rudd a bit of a head start, came up with 6,780 ideas.
Yeah,
you are welcome.
I think it was something like that. And we had a few more sort of dribble in at the end that we managed to get together and send to K-Rudd. He has come out this morning and said, I've reviewed the proposals, 30 or 40 proposals that have come forward, and I will be giving them a yes, no, or a maybe by the end of the year.
Hang up.
Sorry, back it up, K-Rudd. Sorry, what'd you say, mate?
Perhaps just the official count there, Ham?
He's looked at 30 or 40 ideas.
30, 40 of the massive amount of ideas they came up with, or...
That's what he's looking at, 30, 40
just 30, 40.
I'm sorry, K-Rudd, but, mate, we got 7,000. And it pains me to do this, I have no choice but to declare a win for the Ideas Bonanza in terms of idea-generating capability.
And look, I know it wasn't a competition,
but we accidentally won. We've accidentally beat
pulled their pants down.
We've pantsed you, K-Rudd.
Yeah.
And look, some of the ideas come out of the Ideas Summit, the 2020 Summit.
Well, hey, you throw an idea at me, and I'll see whether we had a better one within our mix.
Better or at least as good.
Okay.
Let me just get a few of the highlights here out of the paper.
Sure.
Right, security. Development of an Australian-Japan regional peacekeeping centre.
Edible teacups. We had
1 to the Ideas Bonanza. The economy, a clean sheet review of the 3 tiers of government and their economic responsibilities.
S-plates for seniors drivers.
Ding, 2-0, Ideas Bonanza. Another one for the economy, a comprehensive review of federal and state taxes within 2 years. By the way, isn't that what they're meant to be doing anyway? A comprehensive review of federal and state taxes within 2 years. Could I put forth one?
Sure, mate.
Fun facts on the freeway so you don't get tired. Ding, 3-0 Ideas Bonanza. That was a random sample. I'm sorry, we won. And what gets my goat is, my goat has absolutely is vanished. Yeah. I looked in the goat pen, it's gone.
The goat has been gotten. I'm not sure whether the goat will be able to get back.
No, well, Kevin's got my goat at the moment, and I say to you, give it back, Mr. Rod, because the reason you got my goat is this.
Okay.
We sent these ideas to them, and not one of them has appeared in the paper as one of the ideas that came out of the summit.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That is a slap to not only us, Ham, but a big slap to all the Aussies that came up that actually put thinking caps on and kept them on for more than a weekend.
Where is more alpaca
They kept them
breeders?
on for a couple of weeks.
People kept their thinking caps on for 10 days.
Yeah.
They didn't care if their head was getting itchy or hot. They kept their caps on. And they kept thinking.
People at hamishandandy.com have been saying, what happened?
Yeah.
My answer is, I don't know. Julia Gillard did reference the Ideas Bonanza in her opening speech.
She did.
But then didn't go on to say there should be a ban on word art for actual formal newsletters.
We've got this stuff about, linking young Australians, teaching them more stuff at school, blah, 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 blah. Where's the 52-kilometre-an-hour speed limit? Because that's how many cans Booney drunk between here and the UK. Disgusting.
Good hard look at yourself, government.